Hello and welcome back to the Liminal Branch Library, the archive in the seams. I'm your archivist librarian, Mordio Crow.
And I'm Nova Minakawa, your fallen star rising to the top of your hearts.
Welcome back, everyone, to yet another Final Fantasy stream, where we continue to be extremely early in the actual story. But that's okay, we're taking our time with it.
Yeah.
Nova here, a fresh minted level 90 Pictomancer, ready to use all your paints in this new land.
Yes, I've been fully primed.
Good. Glad to hear it. Alright. Well, last time we finished up the Hanu's quest line. We were able to help them run their festival, which it turns out produces a very magical effect that helps with the crops. I'm a little surprised they didn't know that, but you know what? We figured it out.
We did. Oh, I just want to give out a PSA that if you hear some chirping, that is my bird. Since we're playing a little early today, she's not to bed, so I do apologize for her squeaking.
Bird squeaking. You should have a little PNG bird to put on your head for these circumstances. Squeak warning.
Yeah, I really gotta make more stuff for us.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's alright, when you have the time. And speaking of having...
We approach the approachable Pelu.
Yes, let's approach the approachable Pelu.
Now, I know he decided I would do male voices and birds, I guess, and you would do female voices. I don't know the gender of these Pelu, but I did the birds, so maybe you just do all the Pelu?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, unless they gain gender apparent and you want to do it that way, but otherwise.
Right. Sure, that's fine.
I've been waiting for what feels like days, and eaten enough of Bruk Evu's tacos to feed an army. What is it you'd like to know?
One is patting our heads.
Yeah, that happened minutes ago. Yeah.
Our main concern was confirming the state of the road ahead. As I recall, to reach Urqopacha, we depart from the Arch of the Dawn, then take the road west to the first fork. Should we be wary of anything along the way?
That is indeed the way to Urqopacha. After the damage wrought by the recent downpour, however, you'll be doing more stumbling than walking. But do take heart. When it comes to rugged terrain, we have a most dependable solution available. Come with me.
Hello.
Whee! Where are we going? Are we gonna take an alpaca there? Wait.
I hope so.
Look at this person.
Wait, where?
Look at this person's squirrel nutkin suit with the little top hat. Wow.
Whoa, they're like a mascot.
Yeah. Alright. That's new, I think. At least I haven't seen it around very much, and I feel like I would have.
Ow.
Did the squirrel hurt you?
No, but another tiny creature did.
Ah, yeah, I hear the squeaking. Yeah, some of the critters of the library can be hazardous. So, what's the bird lore?
Wait for me, I'm so far behind. Okay. There we are.
Alright. Meanwhile, I'll start reading. Kryl says, "Oh my, are these fluffy babies our mounts?"
Fluffy babies!
The Pelupelu, all being small, is confusing enough. Those masks make it almost impossible to tell men from women, let alone guess at their age.
Just like the dwarves. Actually, did the dwarves have like gendered clothing?
No, all of them had bearded helmets.
Okay, got it. Alright. Erinville. The beasts are sure-footed, that's for sure certain.
Wuk Lamat says, "Ugh, why did it have to be alpacas?"
She does not like creatures, it seems.
No.
Just like creatures in general.
You know, also transit. Doesn't seem to like any transit except for her own 2 legs.
Yes. Alright. Alphino. Talking to Pelupelu before we departed was a wise decision. I, for one, would rather not have brave a treacherous, slippery trail on foot.
Alright, approachable Pelu. Can we get some voice acting for the Pelu so I can know where I'm going? Nope.
Not yet.
May I introduce you to our most dependable companion, the alpaca?
Yes. Yes!
Crow excited, Wuk Lamat not. These animals can traverse Urqopacha's steep mountain trails as if they were gentle fields, all while carrying heavy loads. Our merchants would be lost without them. So they fill much the same niche as our chocobos back home. You don't have alpacas in Eorzea?
Alpacas are native to Yoctoral. Eorzea has its chocobos, and the eastern lands have their horses. They do? Did we see that?
Yeah, I think we've talked about horses a couple times.
But have we seen them?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
I don't remember for sure, but like, I know there are horse-like mounts. I know horses were talked about in some of the, yearly Zodiac quests when it was the Year of Horse.
Why go to the trouble of breeding another pack beast in a place with ill suits its qualities and where it's not needed anyway?
But must we ride these little monsters?
Oh, that was really good.
I try. I get the impression you aren't fond of alpacas. When I was small, and being a bit naughty, I went around pulling on their wool. One of them spat on me, and it was the foulest stench you can imagine. We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you got it exactly right.
I see. What are they like to ride?
Alpacas bred as mounts are inquisitive and docile. Even those without experience find them easy to handle.
We're really doing this then. So, was my information useful to you? Yes, very helpful. Even if it wasn't what I wanted to hear. Good. I'll take my payment now.
Oh, no.
You want me to pay you? I guess I should have expected as much from a Pelu merchant. Let me see what I have on me.
Didn't even say what the price was.
Yep. Are we about to learn a lesson from the Alphino school of paying too much for things?
Pelupelu value of act of spreading joy through trade. As you should know, they take pride in making deals that benefit both parties. Sure, I'm sure that's what they say.
Mm-hmm.
Cross my arms and nod. Sure.
Here you go. A fair price for your fair advice. Yes! I made a trade with the Promise herself. My friends will never believe this. I shall be on my way now. I wish you safe travels.
How much would you give someone for, like, advice?
I don't know. I really do not know. Off you go then, and thank you. I better not get spit on again.
Inky. You brought that on yourself. Remain calm and gentle, and so will they.
I'm still not happy about this, but if we need to ride up alpacas to reach Urqopacha, then that's what we'll do. Smile, nod. And then we pan to the sky.
Ooh.
This is fun.
Mountainside.
Turali poets of yore sang of a mountain that would stand tall, even should all other lands sink beneath the sea. Indomitable and eternal.
Dang, that's huge.
Yeah.
From Urqopacha, the 100 peaks of time.
Ooh.
Of all the beasts which crawl and fly, only the legendary Valigarmanda could hope to disturb the
Valigarmanda.
summit's serene majesty. Yet, with that flying calamity imprisoned by the Dawnservant, what great feat remains for those who would claim the throne?
So I feel like Erenville does a lot of like soft GRs,
Mm-hmm.
and while other like Wuk Lamat, I think she does do some like R, like or sounds, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe it's because Erenville lived
So
a lot of
this
times
is
in.
Urqopacha. I've never
I'll
actually
wait on
been
this.
here before.
Maybe because Erenville was in Charlian for a long time, so I don't know if his will necessarily be indicative of. I wonder if we'll like find an area that's more similar to his way of speaking, or what?
Yeah,
you
maybe
know?
maybe like a mix.
Yeah. Never been to Urqopacha.
The air is so crisp and clear. Mountains everywhere you look.
Yet also cacti. That's fun.
That one massive peak in particular has quite the presence. It puts me in mind of Som Al.
That is Sormor, the tallest mountain in Yogg-Tural. Its sheer height makes it an imposing climb. But there are other reasons the ambitious keep their distance.
Oh? Do tell.
Where to begin?
Excuse...
Oops, I accidentally skipped the line. Someone asking about this being the Dawnservant.
Yes.
Ah,
This guy,
I
his
should
hair's so
introduce myself.
immaculate.
I am
Yeah.
Paul Nock, a weaver by trade.
So sleek.
Well met, Bolnock. We're on our way to Urqopacha.
Truly. I've just come from there, as it happens. I'd asked the Pelupelu who sell me their wool to give me a tour of their alpaca ranch. The head rancher and I shared a bottle of mezcal while he explained the finer points of wool production.
Mezcal, is that a local beverage?
It's an Urqopacha specialty. A spirit made from distilled agave heart juice.
Oh.
Yes, and it must have done wonders for my mood, for I tripled my usual order of alpaca wool. They did offer me a discount, though, so
Oh,
it wasn't a bad deal in the end.
Just like a casino or something, right? Where they give a little bit of complimentary drink, and then before you know it, you're spending more money.
uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
But listen to me, boring you with my tedious
Is that
stories.
weird?
I will leave
Did that seem weird to
before
you?
you are lulled to sleep. Goodbye, and safe travels.
Wait, what? The fact that
Very-
this person just walked up and talked to us?
Oh,
No.
silly me. I almost forgot
Never
to
mind.
say the thing I actually
I think I'm a
wanted
little
to
ahead of
say.
you.
Oh yeah, maybe because I tend to pause when I
Peace
start
for Tural.
speaking.
I agree with your vision, Third Promise. You have my support in your bid for the throne. I gather from his tale we would be foolish to underestimate Pelupelu merchants.
I wonder if they're like not really showing any other lion women, so that Wuk Lamat is more like standout.
Maybe. Yeah, I wonder if we'll meet. I'm sure we'll meet some at some point, but maybe for now, yeah.
Yes, they do more than run the markets in Tuliyola. Pelupelu peddlers can be found everywhere in Tural, traveling from place to place on their sturdy alpacas. They are effusive and engaging speakers, and many's the customer who's been talked into spending more than they bargained for.
They won't
wonder.
find this customer so easy.
Yeah, I
to
don't know
charm.
about that.
Erenville doesn't look sure either.
Nope.
Urqopacha's down the path, off the main road. Don't get lost.
It's right there.
Yeah, it really is just right there.
Mm-mm-mm.
90 alpaca.
Level
Level
90.
90. That's crazy. Also, don't forget we have hunts here.
Yeah, I have to kill the alpacas, actually.
Aw, goodbye.
2 of them. So, these ones. I'll wait for you to paint. Alright. Goodbye, alpacas. You are not the docile sort, it seems. Alright. Oh yeah, you probably figured this out during your job quests and all, but I just learned today that you can swift cast your motifs. Like your palm motif and your wing
Yes,
motif.
I did think about that.
Pretty
I
useful.
don't do it too as often as maybe I should. But I should, yeah.
Ryle says, the palace crowds were more supportive of her brothers, but Wuk Lamat's peaceful politics do have their quiet adherents, I see.
Alphino, I feel the change in altitude most keenly. While mayhap not to the same degree of the Sea of Clouds, the air is decidedly thin here.
I could see more buildings down the path Bolnock was taking. I wonder what's over that way.
Maryville?
Bunny man.
This is it. Wachunpelo, home of the Pelupelu. Wuk Lamat should have arrived here before us.
She's already bought 800 things.
Oh no, no! That's not good.
Where's Tataru when you need her?
I know, right?
You've come all this way for the right of succession. Oh, so this means I'm exchanging words with the future Dawnservant. Please, the outcome is far from decided, but it is a possibility. How fortunate then that I deal in cloaks woven from especially luxurious alpaca wood. Such a garment would look magnificent when draped over the shoulders of our budding ruler.
I hate when, people try to flatter me to get me to buy things. I feel very uncomfortable.
Yeah, same. Yeah, same. And the nation's ruler should dress her best for her adoring people, yes? Finery for our finest lady, that's right. Come, Third Promise, my well-stocked shelves are but a few steps away. Finest lady? I like the sound of that. Alright, I suppose a quick look wouldn't hurt.
Maryville drop kicks her. What did we just talk about?
Erenvel, when did you... a Shatona from far-off Shaktoral. Northern winters are bitterly cold affairs, I'm told. I cannot imagine how you survive them without a lovely warm cloak of quality alpaca wood.
No. No, thank you. I am not in need of new clothes at the moment, and neither is the Third Promise. Perhaps another time.
Of course. My shop door is always open.
You were saying something about not being easily charmed?
I was just...
As I mentioned previously, the Pelu people live for bringing happiness through trade. They won't cheat you or sell you defective goods. They will, however, disarm you with their deft turns of phrase, and unwitting customers like Wuk Lamat fall prey to this affable approach time and time and again. Your only recourse is a clear and firm refusal. They won't pursue the matter should you make your disinterest plain. Reminds me every time, like when we were looking for a new couch for the library.
Mm-hmm.
And people turn to you saying, is it not worth it? And you're like, well, and I was just like, no.
It's true. You just gotta do what you do and be explicit about it.
Yeah.
It's hard.
I said no. A valuable insight to the minds of the Pelupelu. Let us all take Erenville's words of caution to heart. God, I mean, Isinian's here alone, isn't he? He's doomed.
He is doomed. Doomed. That's why in the trailer, he's fighting that big beast and bringing it back to pay off his debts.
Complete.
Well, you know, we don't have to be as concerned about Estinian since he's no longer on our payroll.
Isn't he? Well, yeah, I guess so. Erenville?
No, I'm not
I
out yet.
swear, I let her out of my sight for one moment.
Yeah, you're her basically her chief retainer, Erenville. So you gotta really be on top of that.
I mean, now he is, but
Yeah.
he wasn't before.
He wasn't before, but now he is.
Right? Now he is, yes.
Wuk Lamat is lucky to have Erenville. Everyone, royalty especially, needs a friend unafraid to chide them when the need arises. Let's see if Alf. I was gonna say, let's see if Alphino reflects on his lessons from Tataru.
It would seem the Pelupelu are also partial.
Oh, you cut out there.
They're partial to coffee.
There you go. All these houses and buildings made to Pelupelu size. And mine too, come to think of it. Yeah, I guess Erenville and Wuk Lamat may have an issue with
We're
low ceilings.
fine.
Yeah, the rest of us, we're good. Alright, Wuk Lamat, what do you have to say? Or what? Search out the Elector. Not my finest moment, I'll admit. But now that we're here, let's do what we came to do. Find the Elector.
Allow me to propose a strategy then. Karl, Alzai, and I will speak with the merchant. Wuk Lamat, you, and Erenville might try approaching travelers and passerby. Nemo and Adelaide, pray, investigate any of the other establishments which catch your eye. Should we learn aught of use, let us relay it to the third promise.
Alrighty. Soaply. Alright.
Two, where
Josh,
to?
Rook, Kobli, Beeblejaw.
Beeblejaw.
I figured it was Babil, but who knows?
Oh, you're probably right.
Distillery worker. The Dawnservant Elector. I thought you were a new face in town. Here for the right of succession, I take it. Me, I don't much care who sits the throne so long as they keep Toral peaceful. People tend not to be in the mood to relax and sip our excellent mezcal once arrows and spears start flying, if you know what I mean.
Then you'll want Wuk Lamat for president!
Speaking of which, would you like a cup? A joy shared is a joy doubled, I say. I'm good. Oh right, yes, you were asking about that elector business. Being but freshly returned from my trading route, I've heard that there's a contest afoot, but not much else. Our head ledger, Tobli, could probably tell you more about it. Wait, did we not just pass Tobli? I guess not. Sky Watcher. Alpaca Keep.
Ah, yes.
Unlock Alpaca and unlock Gemstone.
Alright, hold on. Where are they?
Down by me.
Where am I?
I don't know. Where'd you go? I'm on the road.
Here I am.
Where are they? Where am I? Bicolor gemstones. You can buy alpaca fillet here.
Oh boy. I wonder how that tastes.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there might also be a difference between... I assume they don't eat the ones that are bred for, like, being beasts of burden. They probably have a different, different stock for such things, so I don't know. maybe goat-like. I don't know, just thinking of the environments. But
I don't think I've had goat either.
no, never.
When would I? Oh no, goat curry. Yes.
Yeah, goat curry.
Never mind.
All right. Electors? Oh yes, I've heard all about the right of succession. They're looking to put a new ruler on the throne, eh? Personally, I'm rooting for Zoralja. If the first promise wins, he'll look to expand our sphere of influence. That means access to more resources and more customers, in the thousands column, potentially. So many new trading opportunities to spread happiness and far and wide. Others have been coming around to my way of thinking, so I've begun crafting goods inspired by the resilient sun. Would you care to purchase something? What will you say?
No.
No, I'm good.
No, I would not.
No, I would not. We are supporting the third. Very well. You said you wanted to know about the Elector. I could help you, but I won't. I can tell you're no supporter of Zoralja or his policies.
Well then.
Gasp. Yeah, I was gonna say the first one said that they don't want war, but man, you're not a merchant if you can't make money during war. At least that's how the saying goes.
Yeah.
Mablu, you have different color.
Pink.
Hello there. I'm Mablu. Did you have a question for me? Sorry, I don't know about any electors. You should take a moment to see our prized alpacas before you leave, though. Oh, but be sure to admire them from a respectable distance. Get too close, and our nervous darlings may be tempted to spit on you, and that stuff stinks.
Our nervous darlings.
It happened to a visiting buyer not long ago. Tobley, that's the head rancher, was so mad at me for not giving a proper warning. No one makes a mistake without Tobley noticing. He knows everything that happens on this ranch. Sorry, I didn't process. What did you say about Starling?
I just liked what they said. Our nervous darlings.
Oh, nervous darlings, yeah.
What an affectionate term.
Yep. No. Why? Are you getting ready to hammer the alpacas?
No, I just didn't paint all three.
Oh, okay.
Just in case, you know.
Just in case we need to hammer some rogue alpacas. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
It would just like bounce off the wool.
Yeah, that's probably true. Lookout point.
Here. They need a... Oh, where?
Up there. How do we get up
I was
there?
gonna say they need piercing damage, not bludgeoning.
That's... Yeah, that's fair. Oh wait, how do we get up even higher? No. Oh yeah, I've been forgetting to compass.
Oh, yeah, no.
223 south. I mean, we haven't really been in this area much anyway. The town was basically right here. Alright, I don't see the way up. Maybe if we head out of the village?
Yeah, maybe out and around. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this way works. Level 90 striking dummies.
Wait, why are you so far away?
I don't know. Why are you so far away?
I don't know.
Jump. Around the
I'm
cactus.
working one-handed here.
Ah, yes. Holding the bird.
Yes. Needs to be held.
And we looked out.
Look out.
Very nice. Other stuff was south, so we don't need to worry about that. Let's go find the group. Wuk Lamat.
Click.
You really have to watch yourself around these silver-tongued peddlers. I almost bought a bottle of mezcal and a stack of blankets, and then there was this enchanting ornament. Anyway, I did manage to learn that Tobley is the man to talk to about the contest. Now if only they'd share where this head ledger of theirs is to be found. Really? He's also the head rancher? Well, the alpaca ranch is not far from here. I say we pay it a visit before the others return. Alright.
On our way. Do you think there will be an old Pelupelu?
Quite possibly.
With just, you know, the old texture underneath?
Maybe. I guess we could see it on their chins, right? And their cheeks.
Yeah.
Alright, Wuk, what do you have to say?
Wuk.
Lamat.
Yeah, it's weird now that you say it separately.
Yeah, one of those names that you kind of just need to say the whole name.
Yeah.
That is a lot of alpacas. Still, we know the head ledger could be here somewhere. I can't let fear deter me. Not to say that I'm scared, of course. Cross his arms.
Okali.
Excuse me, is one of these workers Tobli? Oh, I forgot I was doing both of them. Tobli. Oh yes, he likes to mingle with the ranch hands and keep an eye on things. I can't tell you which one he is, though.
What?
You can't? Is this part of the contest? All I can say is that Tobli often mentions his favorite pungent subject. He also can't resist a profitable trade, though who among us could, am I right? Still, if you bring him a very good deal, he might let his identity slip.
What?
So it's like a game. Easy enough. All I have to do is offer Tobli a deal he can't ignore. No problem at all.
You are so good at doing her voice.
Thank
really
you.
good.
I don't quite feel like it yet, but maybe after by the end of the expansion I'll feel like it. Well, maybe one problem. I don't think my purse is deep enough to pay everyone we think might be Tobli. Let's ask some questions first to narrow down the field. Great. We can meet back here to share our impressions.
I can voice Huli if you want, because he is confirmed to use he pronouns.
Sure, if you want. Yeah.
Only
once we've
I just
discovered.
figured talking about a lot for a lot of people.
Yeah, that's sure. Yeah. Sounds good. Well, obviously, I'm not Tobli. I mean, oops. I shouldn't have said that. You're meant to find out for yourself who Tobli is, or if an elector is even in the village at all. Good luck.
Oh, we go to someone else.
What about this boastful? You think I might be Tobli? Well, maybe I am. All I will say that in this village, none have more alpacas than I. Alright. What about this nonchalant one? Am I Tobli? Yes, that's me. Excellent work from the third promise and her entourage. Sharp instincts. Shall we commence the rite of succession then?
Let's talk to Wuk Lamat.
Yeah. I'll sniff out that head ledger in a heartbeat. You'll see.
You'll see. This alpaca went herm. When they go herm.
Diligent. Ah, a visitor from across the salt if I'm not mistaken. Be warned, the alpacas will spit if you startle them. I suggest you keep your movements slow and deliberate. This one's giving the same warning that the other one says.
Yes.
So. And now we wait. I see we're both done with our interrogations. So, who do you think it is? I have my suspicions, but let's hear your pick. Who was the diligent one?
Diligent.
I like how we talked to 3 of the dozens. But, it's probably
And
abstract.
also, we know who each one is, like diligent versus the boastful one versus, Ah,
the worker so intent on stable chores. I had my eye on that one too. Time to rip the mask off our mystery ranch hand, so to speak.
Yeah, that would be rude if you actually
That'd be
did
extremely rude.
that. Very, very rude. What are they hiding under there, though?
Great question. We know it's you, Tobli, and to prove it, I propose a deal. A generous sum of coin for confirmation of your true identity.
Of nondescript amount.
An offer I gladly accept. Oh, there you go. You can take over.
As you have guessed correctly guessed, I am indeed Tobli, head ledger of Urqopacha and head rancher of the family ranch. I am also one of Gulu Jaja's chosen electors.
Nice work. Aha! In a place featured in the Tuliolal saga, just as we thought. I was right to trust in your instincts, and I wager this won't be the last time.
Alpaca.
She found you out fair and square, Tobli.
And I'm glad she did. Would have been a pity had her bid ended here. Alright.
Alright.
Voice?
Deducing the Dawnservant's elector was the first step of the feat. Too simple a task for this aspiring
This
ruler,
voice
eh?
feels familiar, but maybe it's just like a character voice that I hear.
It could be. I think some of the voice
Sounds
actors
like
do
from My
voice.
Little Pony!
Oh?
Yeah, it's one of the... Well, it sounds like one of them. I'm gonna look it up later.
Okay. Sounds good.
Right. Not hard at all.
There he is.
Mm-hmm.
Zorolja.
I am told the head ledger, Tobli, is to be found here.
You have to guess which one of us is Tobli. That's part of the test.
We're already talking to him, though.
Yeah. Hey, Wuk Lamat, you could at least turn
God.
away from the one you were talking to.
I know, right? Looking at the person. Oh my god.
You're Tobli.
Without even asking
That
a
was
single
not hard.
question. Very impressive indeed. Without
least-
amusing
oh
prologue
my
out
God.
of the way, we can proceed to the actual challenge.
Yeah, really, the time of arrival really made that a lot.
Per the Dawnservant's instructions, I was free to devise any manner of feat. I considered the number of
Good.
possibilities in the 10th column. But I think I have a good one. You must go forth and capture for me an alpaca.
Alpaca wrangling.
Special one?
While I've not had the best experiences with alpacas, aren't they generally docile creatures? That doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
Didn't you see they were level 90?
I know, right?
The example.
The example? The what? What? It's so fluffy.
Yeah.
Want to touch?
This is a
Smooth,
special
like
kind of
marshmallow.
alpaca. Would you please approach the animal, third promise?
Oh, can't you get
me?
the other guy to do it?
Well, it should stay calm if I stay calm, right? That's what Erinville said.
You say that, but you already don't sound calm, unfortunately. Battle might be lost before it even began. Oh.
Ah!
Oh, No!
Monster spat on me! Oh, this stinks.
Oh no.
Can't-
Oh,
Oh, she's knocked out.
third promise eliminated.
Why did it
Alpacas are
spit on her,
paradoxical
though?
creatures, being both extremely curious and extremely cowardly. Press your luck when they're frightened, and you'll get a face full of spit, as you've all just witnessed. Has an awful stench, their expectoration. The globs
Good thing I have glasses on right now.
making it an effective
Oh,
deterrent
yeah.
against perceived threats.
Wild valley breed like this one are especially timid and can therefore be quick to lash out. They're also especially hardy.
Indeed. We take the rugged wild alpacas and breed them with our gentle domesticated stock. This produces the strong but beatable pack animals prized by our traveling merchants.
Stinky.
That's all well and good, but did I need to bathe an alpaca spit for you to make your point?
So, the task is to catch
I like that she's a
wild
bit of a girl
alpaca.
failure.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this whole expansion feels like it's supposed to be her becoming ungirl failure arc, right? But we'll see. We'll see how successful that is.
That is correct. But be warned that it is a feat easier said than done. I suggest you prepare well before you enter the valley where the creatures dwell. And by you, I mean the claimants only. Allies are not permitted to assist with their catching.
Oh.
The alpacas will help me judge which of you is worthy of receiving a keystone.
So I'm to chase down a fluffy, spitting demon, and that somehow proves I'm fit to rule?
As I said, the Dawnservant granted me the freedom to decide my challenge. And when you reach the end of the ride, I dare say you will understand why I chose what I chose.
Very well. This won't take long.
Wait! Didn't I warn you this was easier said than done? There are preparations to be made, factors to consider.
A beast is a beast. All yield to strength.
You know, the other one might have two heads, but just from the way this one carries himself,
So
I
far,
feel like this one might beat
experience
the
has
other
done
in a
absolutely
fight.
nothing to improve my
You think so?
opinion of alpacas.
Yeah, I don't know. Just having good poise and the ability to think critically in the heat of the moment feels like it could be useful. But yep. Oh, our little frown.
I didn't get to see it.
Oh, sorry.
That doesn't mean I can't do this. Revolting spit aside, they're just another animal.
You know, one of the lessons here, there's probably multiple lessons that could be taken from this particular trial, but you know, learning some poise, some composure could be
Are you
useful.
alright, Wuk Lamat? We thought we heard you scream.
Yeah.
The third promise does not scream. It was more of a startled yelp.
I don't know if that's better.
Yeah.
Scream, in other words.
Aaronville, merciless.
Did you find the Elector?
Oh, we certainly did.
Explain time.
There's not that much to explain.
Nope. So we pan while we do it. Alright, what's everyone else got to say? Can you reading?
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. I'm trying to mute whilst the bird is, going around. I did say remaining calm was key, but the same rules don't apply to wild alpacas.
So this is our sought-after elector. Zorolja puts me in the mind of Garlemald's own exalted son. Of the two, though, Xenos was undeniably more arrogant.
I don't know. I mean, I guess, but Xenos was just a whole other thing.
Yeah. I get the feeling from what Kryle briefly said she saw of Zorolja.
That's true.
Very different. It feels like there's very different personalities underneath the surface, even if they both have the calm, might, poised vibes.
Yeah.
At a glance, anyway. Alpha, no?
Judging by the volume of Wuk Lamat's scream, alpaca expectoration must have a nasty odor indeed. I'm content to remain ignorant of the smell.
Alright, Wuk Lamat. Actually, I guess unless we want to...
Alright, click down her.
Alright, that's fine. I had to go and wash that nasty stuff off my face. I think I got all of it.
Oh, can you imagine if it got in your mouth?
Ah. Yeah.
Cute.
But would you mind taking a sniff for me, just to make sure? The stench has ruined my sense of smell. Hey, I saw that look.
I'm not gonna sniff you.
Step one, you're way too high up there.
Yeah.
Alright, Aaronville.
Step.
Feet of gold.
As Wuk Lamat helped demonstrate, the Valley alpaca are wary of people. Getting close enough to catch one will not be an easy task.
You might have warned me about that earlier. I have enough trouble with tame alpacas. How do you expect me to wrangle a wild one?
With the proper saddle, we infuse the leather with a relaxing scent that soothes the spitting beast. A lavender saddle or something.
Wonderful. Give me one of those then.
Oh, we're gonna have to pay for all this.
Oh, you have to trade.
Have you forgotten we are a clan of merchants? If you want the taming saddle, then you'll need to find a saddler and make them an offer. They don't come cheap, of course. Crafting a saddle will cost you the equivalent of 10 pel in the thousands column. We just gotta make it. I don't know.
You mean 10,000 pel? I don't have that kind of coin. What does that translate to in Gil? Oh, there we go.
Alphino will tell you. Converting to Gil, that comes up to around 1 million or so. Mayhap if we all pitch in. Mordio, I'm looking at you. I know Adelaide has a ton of money.
She made half this sum in the past hour and a half alone.
Damn.
No. This is my feat to accomplish. I wouldn't feel right about having others pay the cost. I'll find the money. Somehow. This is pay to win.
It is! No! In that case... That basket of wool is worth the sum you paid me earlier. 1 pel in the hundreds column. Beginning with the wool, you can trade for even more valuable goods until you have something suitable to bargain with the saddle. Oh, so it's like that whole deal, that trading up. Yeah.
That's a nice gesture. But you think I can turn 100 pel into 1 million? That's 10,000 times more.
We need 10,000 pel, not 1 million. So we're looking at 100 times more.
Oh, right. I panicked and got it confused with Alphino's million gil. A little bit more obtainable.
Yeah. I'm not so sure about this trading idea. You were almost talked into buying a cloak you didn't need mere moments before after you arrived.
But I just... I hate it when you're right. Then let me help you with your deal making. Oh, hello again, Mablu. I work here as a ranch hand, but I've also learned a lot about the peddler profession. It's alright if I aid them now, yes? I guide the claimants towards the first step of the feat, like you asked.
As long as Wuk Lamat goes alone to capture her alpaca, she is free to accept assistance from whoever she likes.
Oh, hi Amasha. Welcome.
Hi!
Hooray! Let's see about getting you that saddle then, third promise. I don't know why you made your offer, but I could use an ally with a beak for bargains. Welcome aboard, Mablu.
A beak for bargains.
Beak for bargains.
Say hello, Skittle. Say hi to Amasha. Say hello. Squeak? You want to squeak? Oh, she doesn't want to squeak. Sorry.
The critter will not squeak on command.
Ooh. Should the rest of us stay behind, perhaps? There she goes. It may be easier to haggle over prices without so many voices chiming in. Yeah, it might sound like one of those auctions where like, oh, take out 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 12,000, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I could see us accidentally bidding against each other. It squeak. Yep, those high-pitched little bird squeaks.
Shush now. You said your squeak. No, shush. No, what? Now you're talkative?
Yep.
Hey, shut your beak. Shut. Okay.
I will not be contained. Well, you know what's funny? In 6 minutes, that bird will be contained.
Yes.
Alright.
Yes, stay here and pitch in with the ranch work. With Mablu gone, I'll need extra hands to tend the alpacas.
Gladly. Although Adelaide and Nemo, I think you should go with Wuk Lamat. You've seen markets and bazaars the world over, and surely have sage advice to share.
I don't know.
Adelaide can help, even if Nemo
That's
can't.
True. Right, because you're from Ul'dah.
Yep, she's from Ul'dah.
Shush! Oh, quiet! In that case, you should also hold on to the alpaca wool. If it's misplaced or soiled in some way, you'll have nothing to bargain with. Oh, very true.
As if I'd do such a thing. But I'll leave the wood with Adelaide anyway. The better to keep my hands free.
Whoa. Shush.
To begin with, I suggest we try trading the wood to Havli, the saddler. He won't agree to the deal, of course, but he'll give us an idea of how much he'll accept for his wares.
Yeah, lowball him like crazy, and then...
Yeah, more just like to see what our end goal is, I think. Alright.
Alright, Aaronville. Tending the alpacas, are we? I had some experience with that when I was younger.
I have every confidence you'll come back with the saddle. I'd worry if it was just Wuk Lamat. It sounds like Mablu knows a thing or two about trading.
Off the note. Turning 100 pel worth of wool into 10,000 pel saddle is exactly the kind of suggestion I'd expect from the head of a merchant clan.
Before we go bartering, did you want to seal that critter?
Yeah, I think so.
You want my assistance?
No, I'm alright. I'll mute myself and be back.
Alright, sounds good. While we're faffing about for time, how's everything going, Amasha? Let's see. In the meanwhile, I've also been merchandising in this game to fund my stuff addiction. Glamour gear, very important. Oh wait, Nice, nice. Yep. Something I like doing. I'm sure tons of people do it based on the amount of stuff in the market board. During the expansion, they give you all this free gear for classes as you level up. I don't use it. I save it and sell it the next expansion for the new jobs. Your life is ugh, but you're pressing on. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Trying to get doctor's appointments is ridiculous. Yeah, that's fair. That's tough. Sorry to hear about that, but hopefully you manage to get those. That sounds important. But yeah, I just keep like 60 or 70 different things on long-term investment. Is it really worth it? Is there more money I could be making doing other things? Yes. But, you know. Haunt Nova's lalafell for a moment. Her appointment is set for October because that's the soonest available. Oof. That's a long time. Yeah, just haunt this painter for a moment until it's time to resume. Shouldn't be too long. Oh yeah, I hear the doors closing. Oh. Regaining control of the body.
I've stepped into my body again.
There you go. Oh yeah, look at this emo I picked up with the money from the sales earlier today.
Oh! What is that pose though? What is it called?
It's called Malevolence. I think it's supposed to be like, you know, spooky ghost.
Oh, I'm sure that's
like,
a good one for
ooh.
your, what's it called? The card?
For the card? Oh yeah, probably for the adventurer plate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you never redid yours, have you?
Oh, I have not.
That's an off-stream activity.
Yeah,
probably.
off-stream for sure. Also, I got chips.
Nice. Speaking of selling stuff for cash, sale. 100,000. Well, a little under 100,000. Telling you, it's good money. Did you add yours stuff? Your leftovers or nah?
My what?
Your leftovers to the market board?
No, I haven't done that.
Okay.
I'm busy drawing. It's
that's
art
fine.
fight.
That's fine. I was just asking.
I honestly have no need for money. I just give it all to you.
Yeah, that's fair. I do pay for all the teleports and all that, and just buy you equipment randomly. Alright, let's see. This is the artisan who makes our taming saddles. Is it really possible to make 100 times what that wool is worth just through trading? Alright, Havli. Scans for the weak point.
We cornered him.
Something I can do for you? We've come to bargain. I need one of your special taming saddles to catch a wild alpaca. A saddle, is it? And how will you be paying for it? With this basket of fine alpaca wool. Sorry, not alpaca wood. Like a wool.
That's
look
different.
at that frown. Look at that frown. What use does a saddle maker have for wool? Besides, this would barely cover the cost of a single strap buckle. Offer me something I actually want. And what might that be? Mezcal. I like to nurse a cup at the day's end while I inspect my finished work. Bring me a jug of quality stuff, and you've got yourself a deal.
I mean, not that I like mezcal, but I appreciate a good drink, like a nice special drink.
Yeah, good special drinks are...
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Kung Fu Tea, sponsor me.
That would be a great sponsorship, you know?
That would be amazing.
That would be ideal for us. We get that too much.
Yes.
This bodes well for us, Third Promise. Such mezcal can be had for only 5 pel in the thousands column. I don't know if you want to say that directly in front of the merchant.
I know, right?
Hold on. Did you say third promise? Then my offer has changed. The saddle is going to cost you a jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years at least.
With that teeth smile. Look at that. Look at that smile.
3 years? That stuff is valued at 10,000 pel or more. Why have you doubled the price? Because I must support the man of ambition who will see my business prosper. Zoralja will go to war, and his cavalry will need saddles. Lots of saddles.
Oh man,
it's nothing personal, third
figured it out. He's figured it out.
Yep. I won't sell you my crafting for anything less than my asking price. Boba sponsor, please. Yeah.
Yes.
For real. And you know what? They also sometimes have fun cup prints too. You know, Kung Fu Tea. Not sponsored stream, by the way.
No, as if. Look at our 41 followers. But what were you saying?
I was saying they have sometimes they have fun cups, like the Kirby one.
Oh yeah, the Kirby one, and the Pikmin toppers. That was
Pikmin
nice.
Toppers. Can't say I blame him. I'm known for championing peace, and peace is unlikely to bring him more customers. Those of our grandparents' generation remember the dark days when the clans were at war. Many of these Pelu pray for your victory, Wuk Lamat. The younger ones, though, to them strife and bloodshed are as children's stories. They think themselves safe from these horrors and take the peace we now enjoy for granted. Still others are unsatisfied with this quiet prosperity and crave the future the second promise envisions. They've become obsessed with innovations like the dirigibles that have made trade swift and easy. Then you have those like Havli, convinced that the first promise's plans for conquest will afford them opportunities for great profit. But what about you, Mablu? Aren't you of the younger generation? At least a year or two younger than me, I'd say. Oh, I was raised on the old tales. I've memorized the accounts of what it was like when the Yakhui ruled our village.
Yakhui?
That's why I offered to help. I want you to become Dawnservant, to keep our nation from going back to the way it was. Well then, I guess I'd better make sure I win the contest. The type of mezcal the saddle wants is so very expensive. Weren't we expecting to need 10,000 pel from the outset? Nothing's changed. We just need to get on with it. I may not have a head for trade or a stomach for alpacas, but I won't give up with the piece of Tuliolal on the line.
Yeah, it's not that she's really... Well, she is tall. But we're all so short.
That's true. It's sort of an extreme. I'm sure she's pretty tall compared to most characters, and we're also pretty small compared to most characters. Then neither will I. We will make you Dawnservant. Aiming for that 10,000 pel jug right away will only bring us failure and frustration. Let's first try exchanging the wool for anything even a touch more valuable. The trick is to find someone who needs alpaca wool and is willing to trade at a loss to acquire it. Someone who supports your bid for the throne, for instance.
Wait, that guy who bought a lot of wool, right? But I guess he's not Pelu.
No, yeah, he's not, but the rules doesn't say he has to be.
Oh, but look, we're flashbacking to him, so it's perfect.
Yeah.
I was right.
Of course, the Weaver. Bolnock was his name, I believe. He went out of his way to say he agreed with my vision, and he was here to buy wool. I think I remember the direction he was going, but for now, let's head back to that road where we first met him. Hey, we know you ordered 3 times the amount you actually wanted to order, but what if we sold you even more?
Oh wait, yeah, that's right. He doesn't really need more, he bought so much.
He already bought more than he wanted. But you know what?
What are we trading him for, though? He must have something else.
Money. No, I don't know.
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Get on your chocobo.
I'm already here, though.
Oh, well,
Pablo
spits on
says,
you.
Is this where you met the Weaver? This is the spot. After Bolnok talked to us, he walked off to the south. And he was probably going to Kuvlo's Inn. Most visitors to Wachunpelo end up staying there. Let's go and check, shall we? We gotta remember, to the south was also the direction of the current.
Yes.
Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Now is time for the
On the road.
188 to the southwest.
Very cool atmosphere.
Yeah.
Oh, it's your little, your Bippo.
The Copercore Colossus.
Yeah, your Copercore.
Did you know that you can get the Chocopore Colossus by watching people stream Final Fantasy XIV? I forget how many hours you need.
Wait, how you got yours?
No, you get the chocolate version.
Oh, the chocolate. Wait, why is it chocolate?
It's brown.
A plant.
But it's brown.
Okay.
So they call it the Chocopore Colossus.
Okay. Hmm.
I hope he's willing to offer us something wonderful in exchange. See what he has to say.
Ah, we meet again. But wait, weren't you all on your way to Wachunpelo? Wachunpelo? Is it Wakun or Wachun?
I said Chun, but I don't actually remember. Can I have that basket, Adelaide? Alright. Thanks.
I
Now
want
let's see if we can
chocolate.
turn a profit.
I want to get chocolate raisins.
You want to go run right now?
No, after this.
After this. Bolnok, I'm glad we found you. Are you interested in making a trade?
Third promise, you wish to do business with me? Might I ask what this is all about?
Explain. The pan of explanations.
His hair!
So sleek.
I see. So the goal is to turn that basket of wool into a jug of 3-year-old premium mezcal. Then allow me to invest in your effort. Peace in Tural is what allows me to cross freely into the lands of my suppliers. Naturally, I would prefer that the one pledged to preserve that peace win the throne. Thus do I humbly offer you this wool poncho, a small token that I pray contributes to your victory. Ooh, a poncho.
That was
I like
easier.
that.
Yeah. Oh, that's fine craftsmanship. A garment like that would easily fetch 5 pel in the hundreds column.
Why do they say that in the columns?
I don't know, maybe it's... I don't know much about the mathematics systems of these regions, but maybe there's something they're referencing there, right? Like, just for example, I know that Japanese has, like, a kanji specifically for 10,000, but not for 100,000, right? Like, there's, 10, 100,000, 10,000, and there's no for 100,000, but then I think there's, what, for million or something like that? So, like, they start skipping a few steps.
Interesting.
Either that, or maybe there are other ones, but they're just not used as often. Again, don't cite VTubers or anything, even if they're librarians. But that's very generous, Boldnock. Thank you. I promise I won't let you down.
I have every faith in you, Third Promise. May fortune bless your future dealings.
It's interesting also that, like, Koana, or is it Kaona?
Kona, it's Kona.
Kona.
They don't even do the long A, they just say Kona.
Kona. I can't believe you quintupled your investment with your first deal. We're off to a spectacular start.
Nice.
Only because Adelaide and Nemo remembered our Weaver friend. All I did was hand over the wool. That's not true. The connections you build with people are vital. This is one of the most fundamental precepts of trading, one which you've instinctively mastered.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Networking.
You think so? Oh wait, look in the
That's only
background. There's one of those.
What?
There's a Mamulja axolotl helmeted one that worked.
Oh, you're right.
Is that the one that
He's
worked for the
sneaking on
two-headed
us.
one?
Yes, it is.
You think so? I know so. Now let's take our 500 pelt poncho and trade it for something even more valuable. Here. Adelaide, you take the poncho. If I lost it somehow, Aaronville would never let me hear the end of it.
Suddenly we're a purse.
Yep. We
Holding
are...
everything.
We're the royal bag carrier. All set. Our next deal is waiting to be found.
Excellent trade.
Trade.
Oh my god. That's fun.
Oh, I wonder what else they're going to use this for.
Hi.
Oh, hello,
Hi, Silver.
Welcome.
Are you enjoying Final Fantasy? We're still very early because we're streaming it.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
I mean, honestly, even if we weren't streaming it, we don't
We
carve
go
out the
slow.
time to... Yeah, we go slow. We're slow at this. I think it took us, what, like a month and a half to beat Endwalker?
Yeah, we're savoring it, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
No worries, take your time and enjoy the ride. Yeah, thanks. That's
Yeah.
exactly what we're planning on doing. Have you tried out any of the new jobs or do any of the changes of the existing ones catch your fancy?
Yeah, look, I'm painter now.
Oh yeah, I have to finish this scene so we can look.
Oh, you didn't finish?
Sorry, I was on the last tour. Yes, you are a Picto, though you do need higher level gear, but we're getting that piece by
It's
piece.
okay. I mean, I got some of my accessories are... Oh wait, didn't
Yeah.
we just get a glove or is that the end of this
I think that's
one?
the end of this one is the glove.
Okay.
Picto is your new favorite, so fun to play, and you love the astrologian changes. Very
Yeah.
nice.
I love Smudge. Look! Whee! Smudge! Fun.
Yeah, Smudge is great. I also find Pictomancer a lot of fun to play, and it
The
feels...
changes...
Yeah, I was gonna say it feels like it's pretty strong too, but what do I know? I haven't read about anyone running numbers yet. I'm sure
I
people
mean, the
run
hammer
numbers.
feels strong.
It's also hilariously OP at the moment. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, there's no way, right? The hammer feels so strong. I feel like we're gonna get nerfed real soon.
I think also it's that you can motif out of battle and then immediately
Yes.
nuke at the beginning. No, yeah, it's objectively strong. Yeah, like, I'm not an expert tank, but I've been trying to tank to help Nova. I almost called you Nemo as your character name to help Nova.
That would be alright. I mean, that's still accurate.
Yeah. To help Nova level Picto to catch up for the story. And man, usually I just feel like I have to AoE once or twice to grab the path
No,
and
I'm
then keep
stealing
sliding,
it.
but people keep stealing
am
it because you can
stealing it.
hammer and mog and all that.
One
It's
hammer, like, steals it from you.
crazy.
But the changes to Astrologian are good too. That's cool. Maybe I'll take my 5th attempt at trying Astrologian at some point.
Well, I mean, I'm using a tank to help you level Picto, so you can use Astrologian to help me level anything really.
The problem is I just don't know the concept of healing in general, so, you know. Anyway.
Yeah, despite its numbers being way too OP, it's super fun. I love the rotation. It
Yeah.
feels super fun. Yeah, I'm clicking. Healing
I
is
wish
your
healing was
favorite.
also my favorite role. I wish it was. I would love the smaller cube pops.
Yeah, the quick queues these days. We even had to wait a bit with a tank. Gasp. Leveraging connections is a sound strategy, but we should also consider supply and demand. An individual in urgent need of a good poncho will offer more than a merchant simply looking to stock his shelves. Plus, it's desperately needed in these trying queue times. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, once we can visit other data centers at some point, we should certainly group up between the three of us. We can cover one of each role, right?
I mean, it just makes me wonder, though, like... I wonder if the creators like healing and tanking either. There's just too many new DPS classes. It's overwhelming, honestly.
Well, I mean, DPS do tend to be the most popular ones, too.
What, do you think they're just going off of popularity, though?
No, I think they rotate, but...
Not enough.
That makes sense, but how do we know if someone needs a poncho? They aren't wearing one.
I want to say that one.
Yeah. If you're not wearing a poncho, boy, do I gotta say, you need one. Yeah, once logins die down, you're willing to meet up. Yeah, although, what are those queues like on your world? Because on prime time over here on good old Greg, it's bad.
Greg.
Yeah. DC travel is messy. Yeah, I think you can only go to very specific data centers and servers, and good luck getting back.
EU's thriving? What? Why? Haven't
Probably-
they taken enough from us already?
They probably just have enough space, I'd imagine. But the answer is obvious, isn't it? We look for a person without a poncho and hope they're eager to buy ours.
That...
Yes, there you go. We
Okay.
find the demand for our supply.
Okay, I thought that was going to be a stupid answer for some reason. Just, you know, like...
Yeah, well, no, it works.
You would...
So, where should we begin our search for prospective buyers? There are any number of places, but we could do worse than starting right here at the inn. There might be interested travelers. We should sell it to that one who works for the...
Oh my god, yeah. Can you believe?
Who here needs a poncho? A lot of Mamulja hardly wear anything to begin with. Although
Like,
maybe it's just
they're
a
all
different one
Mamulja.
from the... Maybe it's just one from the same clan. It's like I can meet you in OCE, but getting back is the part that may be... Exactly. Yeah, that would
Yeah.
be... And no one wants to get stuck in OCE if you're not in that area. The
Stuck
pain.
in the ether.
The pain, yeah. Who needs a poncho? Let's see. Those are probably Landsguard or sellswords. Mamulja who soldier for a living prefer not to wear much above the waist. It hampers their movements. Okay, so it's not the same guy spying on us.
Are we sure, though?
Well, we're not sure, but... So even if they have bared shoulders, Mamulja carrying arms can be struck off the list. What about that one on the right? Doesn't look like that one... Like, or I guess immediately to our left. Doesn't look like that one is carrying any weapon that I can see.
Immediately to our left?
Yeah.
Oh wait, you're not
Oh.
looking the same
Oh,
way I am.
Yeah, the disconcerted Hubigo, or... Yeah, the disconcerted one. That's the only one without a weapon, and also not already covered.
Yeah.
Alright, click. Let's see. No coat or cloak, but also no weapon. Oh, we might have a winner.
Okay, so you know, I was thinking this from afar, but I was like, why does this one look like it has balls? And it's got a sack, just like a hanging sack right by its tail. Sorry.
Blinks at you. I did not have that impression.
I saw it immediately. What boss?
And... Ho there, friend. You're not a mercenary by trade, right? I was curious about your bold choice of dress. Or lack thereof. Do you want to grab this one?
Yeah, sure. Oh, it was no choice of mine, believe me. I was attacked by beasts on the way here and barely escaped with my scales intact. My coat was not so lucky. I'm actually a toolmaker from Tuliolol, and was dressed quite smartly, all the better to show Pelu I am a man who takes pride in his appearance and therefore his work as well. But now look at me.
Ah. Well, sir, this is your lucky day. Assistant, show off the clothes.
What a splendid poncho! This would be the perfect replacement for the coat I lost.
We'd be willing to part with it if you'd like to make a trade. For one of your fine tools, perhaps?
What about this hatchet? I crafted it myself and will vouch for its quality. Well, of course you would.
Yeah, you made it yourself. The blade looks sharp, the haft well made. I'd value at 1 pel in the thousands column.
It's crazy how they can just like look at an eye. And this is Pawn Stars.
500. Okay, so this is the part we need to stop saying in front of people.
I know,
We need
right?
to stop saying that we're getting such a good, like we're doubling our value by taking stuff from them. That's not
That's not smart.
I made hand gestures that no one can see. That's not the right way to do it. Oh, 500 to 1,000. We have a deal.
Well, he's all right with it, so it's all right.
Yeah, they're just acting like we're not saying this right in front of them.
Wonderful. A fine garment such as this should put me on even footing with any Pelu merchant. Like the eponymous owner of Miplu's mate garden for one. Her field hands last use hatchets to harvest the mate. The mate? And I thought to impress her with the tool I sold you. No matter, I have other wares to sell. Glad I am to have met you.
Alright.
Oh my god, he's got a sack on each side. Your silence is deafening.
Did you hear that? Hear what? We've already found our next buyer. To Miplu's mate garden we go. Mate? Mate?
Mate.
Yes. Yes, but it's a fair distance on foot. We should take alpacas. You're gonna have to get over your fear of alpacas if you want to catch one. These ones will be the calm type, right?
If she gets spit on every time.
Again.
Excellent trade!
Woo!
I know the alpacas are so cute. I just want to stuff my face in them. But I do, because they keep talking about how much they stink, I do feel like they would smell. Like, I put my whole face in it and give a big, big sniff. And then I'd be like, what?
Yeah, I feel like that might be right, unfortunately.
You're stinky, but so cute. As most animals are. Sniffer. This is such a good emoji.
No.
Sniffer.
Alright. Let's see. Where are our alpacas? Oh yeah, we gotta get your gloves.
And my chocolate raisins.
Oh yes, do you want to do that right now before we do this?
I'll be right back.
Alright. Now, without spoilers, obviously, how far along are you, Silver? Are you already blazing the Dawntrail through, or are you taking your time with it as well? There's something funny about watching people ride up to the NPCs and just vanish. You're taking your time, but you took a whole week off of work to play, so doing nothing else but playing it, so steady progress. That makes sense. I mean, with a whole week, even taking your time with it, I'm sure you're gonna make it quite far. Seems like you're having a good time with it, though, and not just with Pictomancer. That's good. That's good. You already finished the 4th dungeon. Wow. Maybe one day we'll reach the 1st dungeon.
I am here.
You're back.
Yeah.
Alright, before we do this, either current spotted.
Oh, okay.
Look, it's right here on this rock.
Yippee! Thank you.
Crash Trojans level 98. Nice.
Nice. Stop saying the same thing as me! Get out of my head, get out of my head!
Impossible. Yes.
Right.
What's Wuk got to say? Here we go again. Riding alpacas.
Did we even do it the first time?
I don't think. Oh yeah, we rode up here. It didn't show
but we
it.
didn't see it. Oh.
Yeah.
Like...
Well done recognizing that toolmaker as a potential customer. If you have a mind to change professions, you'd make an excellent merchant. Honestly, I do a little bit of that on the side.
Gloves!
Not that I'm nearly as wealthy as some people that we know who play this game.
Like who?
I mean, not to dox people in our free company, but there's a couple people in our free company who have a lot of money.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Like
What level is this?
90 still.
645.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant the next quest. Yeah, 645. I'm gonna put these off on the side for the moment.
Should I not?
No, you can't, because you really need new stuff. When I go into a dungeon, I'm gonna go on my Gunbreaker, who mostly has 660 stuff. Not everywhere, but in a lot of places has 660 stuff, so I don't need the...
Want to
like
know how
30
much
mil.
I have?
How much money do you have?
5 million.
Oh.
That's it. I
Your
literally
hand
don't
it
do
over.
anything else. What?
Your Gil,
Why are you fighting me? You're richer than me. You're richer than me.
Yeah, I'm kidding. It was
The rich just want more and more.
for a lalafell from Ul'dah. I think Adelaide is relatively modest sums.
All right.
Yeah, but anyway.
Let's click.
Yeah, let's click. Before we get moving, you should be the one to hold this. It keeps handing us our merchandise. With that, I suppose we should hop on the alpacas Mablu has so kindly provided. Ready to go? Let's mount up. Begin the ride. Whoa!
Yeah.
And it's off to the mate.
Oh, look how
Please
look how
don't
they gallop.
spit. Please don't spit. You'll be fine. These ones are accustomed to people. I still
Also,
don't
can you
trust
imagine?
them.
It what is it? 180ing its head and then spitting on her.
Oh my god. Oh, that would be terrifying. Got from many different means, in-game methods and also social methods. Yeah, I've done a lot of mercantilism in this game. I got 77 mil. But
Whoa! Canning.
yeah, whoa. Wardcore Zormor, wasn't that the name? Forbidden
Snaps my
Sight.
head up there. Oh, snaps my
I
head
would
back.
never appreciate up close. Yeah, rich. Yep, it's how I was
I'm
able.
just a gold digger.
Well, even with all this money, I can't get another bigger house, though. I guess
That's
at least I do have
because-
a house.
Yeah.
Lucky enough for that. Oh, look on the left.
Oh my god. Look at its face.
Hmm.
It looks like a pineapple, kind of.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I'm missing all this dialogue, looking at the things and then
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just going back and reading. Mablu loves working with alpacas, but also wants to become a peddler. So this is just sort of, branching out, so to speak. Yeah, the housing gamble is already rough. Is always rough, no matter how much you got. Yep, exactly. Which, to be fair, I'm glad they have that over just clicking on the placard for 8 hours and hoping that you get it. I think the
You
lotteries.
see that ether current?
No, I didn't.
It's right up ahead. Well,
Nice. We'll have to grab it.
Yeah.
We made it, and without a single smelly incident. I sent the alpacas back to Ikuvlo's Inn, so we'll walk along the main road when we return to the village. Speaking of roads to travel, you were adopted by the Dawnservant, weren't you? Third promise? That I was. Then perhaps you understand. I was an orphan too, you see. Tobli took me in. He took in all the ranch hands, actually. All of them? Yes, and everyone works hard at their chores, grateful for the opportunity to repay the head ledger's generosity. Yet here I am, the only one wanting to go off and be a merchant.
wait. So like they're all his children, adopted children?
Yeah, seems like it.
What a guy. More hands for the farm.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you this. You need to keep trading things for your saddle if you're to prepare for the feat of gold. As it's mate harvesting season, we can't have too many quality hatchets. Or they can't have too many quality hatchets. Add that to Wuk Lamat's way with people, and we should have no trouble making a favorable deal. That's Meeplu herself over there. pass the hatchet to the third promise, and let's get to bargaining. You don't miss placard clicking, that's how you got your house? Oof, that's rough. I got mine in the early days when no one wanted to live in the goblet because it was ugly. And to be honest, it's still ugly, but ugly, dry. My home, that is.
Mablu Mipu.
Did you give that hatchet back to Wuk Lamat? We should let her do the talking. Well, that's where you live in the goblet. Like, I get to say the prettiest, but like how yours is decorated. Yeah, and like, it's not the prettiest, but I have a nice view, and I'll take that. Seen the inside of the Tulliola?
Yes!
We did.
Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I want to stay there. It looks so good. I could smell it.
Yeah. If they ever open a Tulliola housing district, I'll be much more tempted to switch. Like, I mean,
yeah, but would you be able to? That's
probably not. Yeah. And the open window part, yeah.
Yes, so good.
Beautiful. All right, Wuk Lamat, sell this or trade this hatchet, barter it.
Oh, to this man.
So spacious, yeah. Especially if you're as short as we are. You have that little axe for me? Worth 1 pel in the thousands column. Your brain ain't processing anything. You're gonna lie down. Enjoy the game. Thank you. Hope you feel better.
Yeah, I feel better.
Have a good rest.
Up. Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it.
I appreciate you.
Yes. Yes, we do. Thanks. Now let's see what we can get for it. That wasn't me thanking us for what we just said. That was the dialogue. All right. You're Meeplu, the owner of these fields. I have a mind to trade if you're interested. Well, the third promise. I might be convinced to entertain a proposal. What do you have on offer? This hatchet, forged by a seasoned artisan, the razor edge of this exceptional tool will make light work of your crops. The quality is acceptable, I suppose. Offer you a large sack of mate. Someone voice this so I know what to say. Leaves in exchange. A sack of mate leaves is valued at 1 pel in the thousands column, the same price as the hatchet. This deal would bring us no closer to the mezcal. If I may, Mr. Smeeplu, it's harvesting season, is it not? Does not the demand for hatchets afford them a higher value? It is indeed the season, which is why I procured an ample batch of tools well in advance. Ooh. Boom. We've missed the window for demand. In that case, we'll have to fall back on connections. Think of it this way. A generous deal here will put you in the third promise's good graces. Surely that's worthy of consideration. I do not wish to give offense, but I must tell you that I stand with the second promise. His innovations will improve every aspect of our lives, I believe, including farming, and I will no longer have need of hatchets. I assure you that I have nothing but respect for Wuk Lamat. That is why I'm prepared to purchase a spare hatchet at a fair price.
Ooh.
I suppose it is fair given your reasons, but we ourselves would be no better off for the transaction. How about this then? If we were to help you bring in your harvest, would you give us a better deal?
Yes, manual labor. Put us in, coach.
As a matter of fact, I would. Until Kona's reforms come about, I can always use more hands in the field. Then you can go ahead and add our labor to the bargain. Our labor. Added value to tip the scales. How could I have forgotten one of the most basic rules of trading? You can rest here if you like, Mablu. Adelaide, Nemo, and I have mate to gather.
Mate.
Oh no, I'm helping too. Off to the fields then, and mind you pick the healthy leaves. I'll take 5 good bundles from each of you.
So it's interesting that we're doing trading instead of like just straight up money.
Yeah. I mean, the bartering theoretically, right? The bartering's is testing her insight and charisma. And then the actual saddle process tests her composure or her poise.
Right. I'm just talking in general that they're asking for that.
Yeah. Verdant leaves.
Verdant. Mate leaves.
Mate. Mate.
Matey.
Matey. I don't think. I feel like that one's least likely. But I guess you never know.
Wouldn't it be crazy if that was the one, though?
It would be crazy if that was the one. I wonder. This is probably a real plant, right? Like.
Probably. I bet it's like mace. But it's mate.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, I'm Gunbreaker.
Are you not done?
What?
I said, wait, are you not done?
No, I was done, but I was on the wrong job, so I didn't have my mount equipped in the right spot.
Don't you have a hotkey for it?
Not for the Copa Core, specifically.
Oh, I see. Well, I changed to Chocobo, so... like...
You brought me some leaves, then. Here you go.
Whoa, song's really kicking in.
Yeah. An acceptable harvest. We'll see how your companions fared before I make any decisions, though. I should change to botanist for this point.
Right.
Here, we've brought our share as well.
Hands over.
Thank you, Third Promise. This is more than enough to hold up your end of the bargain. Now it's time to honor mine. After adding the value of your labor to the price of the hatchet, I'm prepared to offer you a full sack of our highest grade mate leaves. Trying to figure out like how I would say it if I had this accent, but I guess it doesn't really help when I don't really know the accent. Premium mate. Bought at the shop, one sack of those leaves would cost no less than 5 pel in the thousands column. Okay, maybe we can trade this up and do our 10,000 pel mezcal.
Yeah.
I'll give it a good home. Talk of the contest aside, I'm glad we could come to a mutually agreeable trade. As am I. All the best with the rest of your harvest.
Solo. What do you think about their hat?
Their hat?
Yeah.
I like the top part of it, like it has a nice almost beret-like shape on the top. That's good.
Yeah. I figure you might like it since your hat is kind of similar.
Yeah. The hanging down cloth on the side, I imagine, is good for the environment. I don't know how I personally, like if I would see that on Adelaide aesthetically, but maybe. But that's often because I feel like Adelaide 9 times out of 10 has some form of hair thing that I feel like will disappear. You know?
Yeah.
Mablu? What's wrong? It's as I was saying before. Even after everything Tobley's done for me, I'm planning to abandon it all and become a merchant. But then I needed your help after forgetting a basic rule of trade. How can I expect Tobley to accept my decision then?
What will you say?
Probably the first one.
Yeah, I think the same.
Have you mentioned your plans to leave then? Or leave?
Why? He said it in the accent.
I don't know. It's sympathetic accent. It happens. Not exactly. I wanted to prove I could succeed as a peddler before I declared my intentions. I seek to follow in my father's footsteps, but not because he expects it of me. I want to preserve Tural's peace, and becoming Dawnservant happens to be the best way to do it. You should live a life of your own choosing, and I wouldn't be surprised if Tobli held the same opinion. So talk to him. You're right. It's better to find out for sure than worry over what he might say. Thank you for the advice.
Her little cat smile with the teeth. It's so cute.
Yeah. But first, we have a saddle to buy. I want that success under my belt so I can be sure of my decision. What's next, then? We try to trade our tea leaves for something halfway to 10,000 pel?
No, it's tea leaves, not like an herb.
No, I think we're close enough now. I say we go straight for the premium mezcal.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Straight for it.
Bargain our way into double the value, eh? Think you can do it?
Oh.
Trust me, I will make this trade work.
Sorry, I was just gonna say, I hate bargaining so much.
Yeah, honestly, me too. I'm the type of person, you tell me what the price is, I decide if I'm willing to pay that price, we move on.
And transaction.
And transaction, yep.
Yeah.
I don't want bartering. I don't want mystery fees or the expectations of tips.
Convenience fees.
Well, nope. I just want to see the full total price up front, please and thank you.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Sorry.
I admire you, Third Promise. That you're holding your own against such strong competition for the throne is inspiring.
Oh.
Am I really holding my own against Koana and Zoralja?
It's Kona.
Or sorry, Kona and Zoralja? You know that I know it. We've heard it like 4 times now. But just the spelling keeps throwing me off.
More than that, but yes.
I mean, of course I am. I am Wuk Lamat of the Dawn's Promise, after all.
Fake it until you make it.
Cross our arms, looking stern.
Is that doubt in your mind?
Excellent trade. It's funny with this face.
Yeah.
Success.
I don't know why, but that sound effect is reminding me of the old Inuyasha game that I used to play. 91! I've leveled up!
Me too.
Hooray!
Mablu. I never want to take it slow. Once I have a goal in mind, it's full speed ahead. That's who I am.
Like... Except...
Before we go, let me give you the mat leaves. I don't need to risk proving Erenvel's point. I swear, if we go through all of this and you ruin the saddle before you get a chance to lose it... Ready? Then, our next stop is the Mezcal Distillery.
Twice the price, eh?
I mean, we've been mostly doubling our value, if not more than that, every trade, so...
Which is honestly surprising.
Yeah. Who knew being a merchant was so easy?
So easy!
Wait, did we attune to the Aetherite? And we did not attune to
Oh, no, we didn't. We should have.
We should have. Now we have to walk back.
Well, we're not.
Wait, wasn't there an ether current over
Oh, there was! Oh my god!
I said we needed to do it, and we didn't.
Yes.
Northwest. Whew.
It was like right up on this. Wait, no, did we do it? Oh no, you see, right? It's right up on this ridge over here.
You gotta go get that. Oh, these are docile alpacas.
But they're still.
Level
I don't know.
91.
But yeah, but also you can attack them.
Yes.
Why?
Why? In case
aren't they like someone's property?
Violence. They must be wild if they're attackable, I assume.
Well, they're docile.
Well, probably.
Probably. Well, at least we can look at the sky.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember the Eorzean, or not Eorzean, the Aetheris constellations, but those 5 purplish stars up there look like they should be one of the astrologian cards or something. Diamond shaped.
Wait, do we have any either currents?
Oh, good.
Up or down?
Good call. Northwest 142. So yeah, there's one around here somewhere.
All right.
Let's go questing.
This is a very important break.
Yes. While we're doing that, I don't know if Silver's still around, but if you are, I know you were saying you like the astrologian changes. Was there anything specific about them? I know they changed the cards. I don't know much else about them or really how the card changes work. Although I know the cards have been through a few revisions now. So while I did play astrologian at one point, I don't think even my former knowledge is accurate to what it was 3 weeks ago.
I really like the aesthetic of astrologian. I really want to be able to play it solidly one day, but, you know.
I think...
You know.
From what little I know, I believe the recent changes made the cards a little bit less RNG. So maybe that'll also help too, but...
Perhaps. I like these trees.
Yeah.
Oh look, what's this? Can we go in here? Oh,
We
can't
cannot
climb up there.
Maybe one day we can fly, but we cannot climb. Haha, my accessories are selling 40,000 gil, 50,000 gil.
Damn.
Money.
I mean, yeah. I guess I could do that.
Yeah. Or like you were saying earlier, you can open them and then pass them to me if you want me to do it. And oh my god, someone's buying a whole set.
Oh my gosh, they just keep getting money.
Yeah. I just sold 4 all in the past 40 seconds.
Where am I going?
I don't know, climbing up a really... I was following you, so...
Yeah, you're too busy looking at your money.
Just the coins falling through the sky. Now let's attune before we forget.
Oh yeah, attune!
We must attune.
Gazoon tight.
Attune.
Attune!
Mablu. Oh, I guess Wuk Lamat first. Ugh. The smell of mezcal is overpowering. The fumes alone are making me dizzy. Too far away. Oh, whoa, camera. There we go. We want to speak with a man by the name of Gobli. Even among his fellow distillers, he's regarded as a master of the craft. He knows the value of his product, so if we're to convince him to trade for twice what the leaves are worth, we're going to need targeted information. That means asking around and taking in the gossip. If you could talk to people here in the distillery, Adelaide and Nemo, perhaps Wuk Lamat could do the same at the village entrance. Meanwhile, I'll head to the north side and see what I can learn. Oh yeah, I've noticed that I think the Pelu have gendered names.
Oh, so like lalafell? So like the oo sounds?
The oo versus the e.
Yes,
or I think the
that
e's,
makes sense.
Yeah.
The oos are male, and then the e's are female.
Wait, no, isn't it the opposite? Because Topley is the... Isn't Topley the main guy?
Mablu? Oh wait, maybe I got that backwards.
Yeah, I think you got it backwards. Or you didn't even notice the possibility of gendered names. Yeah, I mean, Final Fantasy world building does tend to like their gendered name schemes, so I don't know.
I mean, it's in conjunction with this area, you know.
Yeah.
All right, Raplu. Does that mean you want to share the roles?
That's all right. That's all right. We already decided. You voiced all the birds, so.
It's true.
There's not much I can say about Gobli, but I can tell you what Gobli's been saying. The other day he was muttering about monsters prowling around agave jaws. That's the field where they gather ingredients for the mezcal. Their presence has made it harder to procure said ingredients, and thus driven up the price of his product. A boon, some might argue, but it's hard to celebrate when it affects the work as it does. You can't rightly bring joy to people if you can't keep making the thing they love.
Yeah. Pretty good information.
Yeah. Sounds like we could maybe do a... Honestly, did we even need to do all the other trades? Could we have just killed the monsters?
Right. Well, probably we need it in conjunction with the high quality leaves.
Gobley might be a deft hand at distilling, but he's got no sense when it comes to appearances. Rumor has it he's been invited to the palace for business negotiations. If he presents himself to the court wearing his usual rumpled attire, though, he'll be laughed out of Sunperch.
Rumpled.
Alright, clothes.
Clothes.
What about the Babioja? Babioja looks like they know something about clothes.
Bebilja. Me? I'm a chef from Tuliolol. I come here to buy the Gobi's mezcal, the finest in Tyrol according to my customers.
Oh.
He always brings out a jug during our dealings, but I can't handle the stuff too well myself. I take small sips, not wanting to be impolite, you understand, but still end up as so addled as to agree to whatever price he quotes me. It would be nice to have less, potent refreshments during such conversations. Else I might have to seriously reconsider our arrangement.
Oh no. Seems to be a common tactic.
Too strong of a tactic. Alright, let's report.
Yes. Time to report.
Smudge down the slope! Woo!
Smudge! Mablu. So, what did you find out? Oh, we can make use of all those tidbits. The deal is as good as sealed. As for me, I found out where Gobley is working. There's a millstone at the top of the slope behind the distillery. You go on ahead and I'll bring Wuk Lamat. Parkour Colossus. We must ascend.
Yeecock!
Hop, hop, hop.
Oh, you jumped your way ahead of me!
Yup.
Oh?
Parkour Colossus. Get it? Because it's Parkour Colossus. Anyway.
Sure.
You have business with me, madame. Why don't we talk down below so as not to distract the alpaca from his work? I just said I was gonna meet my friends here.
Wow, 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 wow.
Now, what's this about? Keep it brief, if you would. I'm a busy man. We are in the market for a 3-year-old jug of premium mezcal. Assuming you have any on hand, that is. Ah, an excellent choice. I must warn you though, it doesn't come cheap. We don't have Pel, but we can offer a sack of mate leaves in exchange. It's top grade stuff, like the mezcal. No deal. Mate leaves are all well and good, but I don't have any use for them. No deal! Just like that! Still, I hate to send you away empty-handed. Why don't we sit and chat a while over a cup of mezcal?
I guess it's free.
Now the real bargaining begins. Which of our cards do you want to play first? I don't know, do you want to bring up the drink first? Do you have an opinion?
I'm sure we're gonna bring up all of them. I don't know if it really matters here, but...
Yeah, I feel like
whatever.
Maybe the first one.
Alright.
I don't know. I don't know what the right... if there's a right order to this. I appreciate your hospitality, but I'm afraid I can't hold my drink. I've heard one of your regular customers, a Hubiko chef, is the same. Seeing as not everyone can enjoy mezcal, I wonder if you might benefit from having other refreshments to offer.
Oh, that's the angle. I didn't even think about that.
Something like mat tea, for instance, and brewed from the finest leaves, of course. You're right. Absolutely right. I had noticed a growing reluctance on the part of my Hubigo friend, but did not realize I myself was to blame. I must endeavor to be a better host. Still, even with that added value in mind, no sack of leaves is worth the mezcal you're after. Should we offer to call the monsters causing them trouble? Not yet. We'll keep that card up our sleeve until we need it.
I guess that was the right answer. Sorry, I must have been crunching.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, good.
As I expect you're aware, the rite of succession is currently taking place. That's why the third promise has graced us with her presence. When the contest is decided, the subsequent ascension ceremony and banquet will be a prestigious affair. If your mezcal would be served there, it would bring your distillery immeasurable fame. Wait, could it be that your rumored invitation to the palace is to discuss that very possibility? As a matter of fact, yes. I must admit I'm still reeling from the abruptness of it all. It would be a great honor and opportunity, if I can secure the deal. Well, I should think your exceptional mezcal would speak for itself. That said, there's no such thing as being too prepared. And first impressions last. You'll want to be wearing your very best when you walk into Valak Shunsha. It would be such a shame to miss this chance of a lifetime simply for want of proper garments. But everyone in town is wearing that. No, actually, I think yours are specifically duller than everyone else's.
Oh yeah, they are. Oh my god.
Or is it just the lighting?
I think it might be duller because like the people inside even.
Yeah.
I think that's so funny. Like subtly reading his clothes.
Yeah, homie's def looks duller. Yeah. Been wearing the same set of clothes for the past 20 years. That it would. Are you saying you have garments to offer? Something ideal for court? Got bleached in the sun. We have no garments on hand, I'm afraid, but we can provide you with the next best thing. An introduction to a weaver. His name is Bolnok, and his works are highly regarded in Tuliolal.
That assertive step she just did. Just like,
yes.
You fall into my trap.
I will convince you that this is the best deal for you. As the supporter of Wuk Lamat and keen observer of palace politics, he will doubtless be happy to guide you in the selection of an outfit to fit this golden occasion. That is certainly a tempting proposal, and one of which I should like to take full advantage. But the scales still aren't quite balancing. Are you sure? I feel like this is plenty.
Yeah.
Now it's time to hit.
Now for our ace up the sleeve.
Say, weren't there monsters running amok in Agave Jaws? That's a problem we could easily solve for you. Truly, I would be most grateful for your immediate assistance. I was resigned to hiring sellswords to clear them out. Factoring in that saved expense and introduction to a trusted weaver, this is shaping up to be a sound bargain. Alright, you have a deal. Yes! I knew you'd come around! Give us a moment and Adelaide and Nemo and I will take care of those prowling nuisances. In the meantime, I'll use the time to pen an introductory letter to Bolnok. The fields you're looking for are just north of Wachunpelo. Be safe. Let's go.
You know, I was expecting the other guy to be here too on this quest.
The other guy?
I don't know.
Oh. No,
the two-headed one.
Oh, yeah. Off doing the other one, I guess. Copercore time.
Peacock time.
Copercore parkour time.
Oh, look at you. Ow, I missed it. Oh, man. I'm not parkour. Wait for me!
Copercore can't keep up.
You shut your mouth.
Alright. That should be Agave Jaws just over there. This will go faster if we split up. Come and find me once you finish clearing out your share of the pests. Alright, we'll get our share.
Yeah, 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 we'll get our share.
Right. We're good.
We're done. We're done.
Oh shoot. See, I keep pressing this button because it's like lighting up and I'm like, oh, shiny. Shiny button, I should press it. But it's not appropriate.
Oh, well. Yeah, things
It's
are dying
alright.
pretty fast. Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, we'll get our share.
Yeah, you know, we'll get our share.
You know? We'll get our share.
When it comes to us, we always get our share. No. This is so dumb. It only entertains us. I don't think it entertains anyone.
Hostile presence. Don't worry, we'll get our share.
Well, that person's Gooby just ran up and looked like they took a bite.
Oh, what? Oh, jeez.
Well, I think we got our share. Oh, and I made a few more shares. No, sales. So I think I got my share.
Wuk Lamat, we got our share.
I only see 2. Did you get your share? Compared to the creatures I hunted with Papa, this was no challenge at all. Come on, let's head back to the distillery. All that's left is to give Mablu the sack of leaves so she can seal the deal.
What's gonna go wrong?
Honestly, I don't know if much will. It might.
Do you think it? You think it's just? You think it's fine? I mean, I guess we have to actually catch the alpaca. That's like the real.
That's
thing.
the real trial.
Should I have gone up
Can I
here?
make it up here? No, I can't. Oh, you can go that way. Ether current north.
Oh, where?
Northward. Up the slope more. No, don't fall. Don't fall.
Ah, I'm not falling.
Don't fall. Don't fall.
Oh. You don't fall.
Kapakendan. Get on. Kapakendan.
Dun. Alright, we probably have to fight these guys.
Nope, they left.
Oh.
Oh,
Oops, I
but
tagged
now
them.
this one won't.
Well, hammer time. Look at that.
Harvest Moon.
Oh my god, crazy. Alright, either current.
How many of the ether currents do you think did we get so far in this area, you think?
How many do they usually give?
I think we can just check. Section 5. We've gotten 4 out of 10.
N?
Out of 10.
Oh, 10. Okay.
Well, we got our share of this region.
I mean, there's a lot of the map we have not touched.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a large
A lot.
portion. Now I'm the one behind you. I guess you got your share of being ahead.
Amazing. You're still going.
Yeah.
You were actually not that far behind.
No,
Jeez.
I took a shortcut. Some
Oh, I see.
Copper parkour. Go on. Give Mablu the sack of leaves so she can seal the deal. Gobly says.
On start.
Finished already. Even the hardened mercenaries would have taken longer.
Like,
Those monsters were no trouble for you, it seems. Now if I could just have the sack of leaves. Yeah, we've been to the end of the universe. So...
so, we got our share.
Thank you for looking after our precious trading goods. Well, I'm going to need to do it one more time when we deliver the mezcal, right?
Yeah, probably.
Otherwise, Wuk Lamat's going to drop it on the way over.
Oh no, no!
Your monster problem has been resolved, Master Goblet. Here are the mate leaves with written introduction to Bol Nok, as agreed.
I think if she dropped it, we would just like say, Sorry, you can't do this anymore.
You can't be Dawnservant. You're fired. Then the deal is done. Here, your jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years. Please accept it with my compliments. Hand you a thing. Does anyone else do that in real life? That hand over gesture? Because I know I do.
You certainly do.
Yes! We finally have the mezcal. Great work, especially you, Mablu. You were the one that inspired me to come this far, Third Promise. But let's not celebrate until we have the saddle in hand. Mablu, is it? You drive a hard bargain, young peddler. I look forward to doing business with you in the future.
They're the same height.
Thank you. But, truth be told, I'm just a ranch hand, for now. Should I ever become a proper merchant, though, I'll be back to strike more deals with you.
Strike a deal.
Strike the deal.
And get your share.
She got her share.
Sorry, it's still so stupid.
That's the thing about stupid things. It gets funnier the more you do it, right?
It's true. Wow, look at that.
Success. I want this every time something sells on the market board for me.
Oh yeah, good trade.
Yeah. Like, it wouldn't obviously have, like, the before and after in the same way, but, you know. Wuk Lamat, what you got to say? What you got to
Makes
give?
like a certain amount of money or something.
Yeah. Ready to return to Havli. Even at the palace, I don't think I've held a 10,000 pel jug of anything before. My hands won't stop shaking. Here,
Yeah.
you'd better hold on to it until we get to the saddle maker.
Give it here.
Wow, that's expensive. Can you imagine if we dropped it and had to start all over again?
Don't put that on us, Mablu.
Luckily,
Don't you put
Havli's
that out
place
into
is not
the ether.
far. We just need to head across the plaza. Yeah, don't go smudging the bottle all over the ground.
Smudge.
But I can warp because
Smudge.
that's teleportation. I like the idea of everyone getting a movement skill that's a little different, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's fun.
I mean, not everyone has it though.
Not everyone has, but you know. Dark Knight in Shambles. At least I think
What
theirs
would-
got removed, but I don't know that
I
for
think.
sure.
Oh, you know what would be a great dancer like move?
Mhm.
It's like smudge in that you like slide forward, but you do like slide on your knees. Like, that would be so funny. It'd be good.
It would be funny. I think Dancer already has one. I think it's called En Avant. But
Oh,
I don't.
what's that look like?
It's like a dance step, short range. They have multiple charges, but it's a shorter range one, I think.
Nah, I think my idea is better.
You think yours? Okay.
Mine's
All right. Well.
better.
Well, regardless of whether it is, it's not what it is. All right. Yeah. Let's trade. Wuk Lamat. This is it. The trade we've been working towards.
Hand it over.
The mezcal. Hand it over. Phew. Still in one piece. Right. Time to make our deal.
Don't lose your way.
Get your tools ready, Saddler. We've brought your precious mezcal.
You have beautiful eyes.
Wait, you actually got your hands on the jug. You had nothing, a few measly clumps of wool. What we had was an aspiring trader with a gift for negotiation. And a bit of muscle and a little bit of connections.
And I was here too.
Although I'd sooner aid no claimant but Zoralja, I cannot go against the guiding principles of the Pelupelu. The trade is a fair one. I will craft your saddle, Third Promise. Great! Stay and wait if you'd like. I have all the requisite materials, so this won't take long.
What scent is it?
Your commission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair, but you'll have an easier time of it with one of my saddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs finishing. Ah, I can taste that smooth mezcal already. Oh, Nova, are you doing art fight?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm doing art fight. I've already done a few attacks. I haven't posted anything yet, but maybe eventually.
We did it! The saddle is ours! And to think we start with only 100 pelt basket of alpaca wood. Mablu, you are going to be an incredible merchant.
I just put my art fight in chat if anybody wants to fight.
Fight! Fight, fight, fight! Thank you. It makes me so glad to hear you say that, Third Promise. We got what we came for, so let's return to the ranch. The others will be waiting.
I'm already following you, so be prepared.
Feat accomplished. Well, that's a little bit... I guess it's a step of the feat, but we kind of need the alpaca.
Do you think we can get a saddle for our chocobos too?
Probably. Actually, I'm pretty sure I've already seen people with chocobos and Thrall-themed saddles.
Okay. No worries, no worries. I have many different faces and names, so I'm not surprised.
Oops, I accidentally left. Yeah, collecting names is fun.
Well, I mean, it is, but also not great for brand.
You're right. It's not great for branding, but it is fun. Where are you?
I'm off.
Okay.
I don't know how you keep getting farther than me.
Co-parkour. Wuk Lamat. Let's tell them the good news. Looks like everyone's been pitching in with the alpacas.
You've been away for some time. I assume trading was productive?
I made the mistake of startling one and caught a glob of spittle for my trouble. I'm beginning to understand Wuk Lamat's aversion to the animals.
Oh, Mallory? Yeah, that totally seems up your alley. Yeah, I don't think she's gotten too many attacks. This is actually a character that Mordio has created, but created and I designed, so it's like a joint character of ours.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
She was for a tabletop RPG campaign. I'm like, hey, I have this upcoming NPC. Here's the description. Can you just draw the character? And you're like, yeah, here you go.
I got it immediately. I was like, I know exactly what to do.
Yep. I love
did we
her.
Talk to...
Let's talk to Cryo. Tobley and Aaronville have been teaching us how to care for alpacas. One gentle girl ate the feed straight from my hand.
Aw, she knows how to do it.
Yep. Alphino. Rings hands. Yippee!
You've acquired the saddle then?
Yes, and thanks in no small part to Mablu. Before you rush off to catch an alpaca, though, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring out one of our wild-born friends so you can practice.
Nice. Come on, Wuk Lamat, this is your chance. She looks nervous.
Yeah. I know. This is something I need to learn. It's essential for becoming a leader. Wuk Lamat, my beloved.
Here it goes.
Oh, the music.
Alpaca versus Wuk Lamat. Fight! Oh, fade to black. Oh, look at her precious face!
Great sunken gods, I did it! Sunken gods.
I love the textures. The textures look so good in this updated version. You hardly seem bothered. much less inclined to spit, as if he was completely accepting of Wuk Lamat's touch.
You saw someone riding the alpaca mount as a mount too, and you're like, give me, yeah. I think I've already seen one of those too.
I want one! It'd be kind of
Yeah.
cool if you could dye it like your chocobo, though.
That would be cool. But I don't think
think-
they're
they
going to add
won't
that
do
for
it.
anything but a chocobo.
I know, they're not gonna do it, but it would be really cool to
Mhm.
dye its wool.
Yep. That is because of the singular scent with which the saddle has been coated. Alpacas find it very soothing. A dyeable alpaca would be so fun.
You're so cute. What's your face?
You know, I've never taken a good long look at one of you before, but you're actually kind of cute.
Yeah, there you go.
You're only now noticing that.
With big ol' eyes. Oh,
Zeralja, he's back. Oh my god.
what? He got a shiny one?
Got a shiny!
He caught
Having
a
done
shiny.
exactly what he set out to do.
What the hell? And it's following him.
That alpaca he brought, is it just me or is it glowing? There's only a 1 in 4,000 chance of even encountering that.
Jesus. I've heard tales of such a beast. They say the golden alpaca lives a solitary existence deep in the valley where it shuns the company of both man and its own kind. But the homie got a shiny. He's hacking. He's hacking the system, the game of life.
How did he manage to snare a prize like that?
Beast know it's better. It's faced with overwhelming strength. It will yield rather than risk death. And after illustration, know how greatly the power of the first promise exceeds yours, Wuk Lamat.
Oh my god.
That's you. That's what you sound like.
Strength alone won't win him our father's throne. I'll be the one to find the Golden City, and then Terrell can remain at peace.
Shut up, Zeralja. Patoo! An everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fires of war. His tail is cool, though. His armor's awesome. To unite as one, the people must be taught. They must suffer the horror and the hopelessness firsthand.
Is this his theme song?
Exhaustion from prolonged conflict. The wages of war and merciless nature. These are what moved the clans to join in the founding of Tuliala all those years
Oh
ago.
my god. The music's so dramatic.
They say they're the younger generation of this village. Since birth, they have basked in unbroken harmony, and behold, they regard war not as a tragedy, but opportunity. Just as the resilient son seeks to provide education, he offers a much-needed lesson in the realities of conquest and a renewed appreciation for peacetime.
So his plan is to make people want peace more by making them fight.
Right.
Uh-huh.
That's not scary sounding at all. Nope, not at all.
Yep.
It's true that war's misery breeds a longing for peace. But I have seen with my own eyes what becomes of an empire forged through the violence you propose. The rebellions it spawned and the ruins it left behind.
Nod.
Nod.
The Gallian Empire was a congregation of simpletons. And like,
Ooh.
inbreeding, right?
I mean,
Kind of.
also directly manipulated by Ascians. People must
Yes.
suffer. That's not scary sounding at all. Homie wants to be a dictator for real. I mean, yeah, it does sound like it. Not that current Dawnservant, I forget the name. I mean, basically is kind of already, right? At least it sounds like it, but yeah.
The oppressed fought back against their oppressors, as well they should. Men are not beasts. Only a fool would seek to rule over all with the threat of force alone.
This is why Gulaljaja did not elevate the Mumulja, while he treated all clans with equal respect. ever. The first promise has his gaze fixed upon a more distant horizons. He would unite not only Tuliara, but the star in its entirety.
Yeah, you wouldn't call him a dictator since he's brought about a lovely nation from bonding with all the neighboring people's villages. That's true. That's true. I guess it really depends on the power structure, I suppose. Like, can he unilaterally decide things? Like, even if he's benevolent.
True.
But I don't actually know one way or the other, so.
Right.
Certainly doesn't carry himself like a dictator, that's for sure. But, sorry, what were you gonna say?
Never mind.
What? Why?
Why? I need not explain myself to you.
What horrifying thing did you see?
We got a real Gaius over here.
What did Kryl see in your mind?
I know.
Oh wait, this is you.
This is me. Oh, what was his voice?
Oh, well done indeed. The first promise has completed the feat of gold with an appropriately golden flourish. May I present to you your much-deserved keystone?
I don't think that was it, but whatever.
Pink. He's always been like that, never sharing his innermost thoughts with me or even with Kona. It's like we're not even family. Yeah, it's like he's done all these great acts to help so many people according to history, and all Zoralia can ever think about is war.
I mean, isn't the other guy also gonna do war? Like, is his thing not the same thing?
No, so the other guy's thing is racial supremacy of the Mamulja.
Oh, okay.
So he's less concerned with going to new places and conquering them, just taking the existed places and putting his own kind at the top. And especially the two-headed ones. So it's like two-headed Mamulja. Right. Yeah. Akul Jaja. Right. Mablu. I could never agree with Zoralia. I want Tuliyollal to be a land of peace now and always.
Yeah, what about the people who already appreciate peace, you know?
Yeah.
There's other ways to appreciate peace than, you know, not having it.
Yep.
A golden alpaca in the flesh. Like the Golden City, I thought them a children's tale.
Oh, it's foreshadowing. Zoralja's gonna find the city first.
No.
What kind of idiot thinks the world can be united with war? Even the Garleans have since realized that their conquests were a mistake.
Most Garleans.
Yeah. Zoralja is willing to go to war for his twisted vision of peace. But should he achieve this peace, then what? Kryl, what did you see? We need more details.
Yeah, let us see your... Oh wait, who's this unicorn behind you?
Unicorn?
Oh my god, it's so cute! Unicorn, oh, it's gone. Goodbye.
It's wandering into the too close to the plot NPCs zone.
Yeah. So much of our star has begun to embrace reconciliation and rebuild. And this would-be warlord would thrust all of us back into turmoil. We cannot allow it to happen. Right, like, hasn't the world already not known peace for a while? Like, even though it was, like, in the other country, surely there must have been effects of, you know, the world about to end.
That's true.
In other places.
That's true. You would imagine so. Shrug? I mean, it sounds like this land at least was insulated from war for about 80 years or so. So at least they haven't had the Garleans to contend with.
Right.
But, you know. Wuk Lamat. I'll ponder Zoralia and his mysteries later. Right now I need to think about finishing the feat of gold. I have my saddle, I've practiced how to use it, so lead on to where the wild alpacas roam. The valley of Urqopacha is northwest of here. Come on everyone, even if we can't enter ourselves, we can see Wuk Lamat off on her hunt.
At least they know about the Garleans, you know,
Yeah.
Know about it. But I'm talking about, like, you know, just the effects of... What was it exactly that went wrong? It's like...
But the final days?
Yeah, final
mean,
days.
Yeah, I guess technically speaking, that was their fault insofar as they were controlled by Ashians, but that was really more Fandaniel's fault than anyone else's. I don't think that was particularly the Garlean Empire's doing.
That's not what I was saying.
What? Oh, they must have felt the effects of it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they probably did. Oh, we have to go up this way. Oh, ether current where?
No, I'm asking to
Check.
check, yeah.
Southwest, a large margin, so pretty far away from here. Yeah, although I think for the final days, the excuse they used for not having stuff going crazy in every area
Get off of me!
was that like the currents were only weakening in certain areas of the world. So for all we know, maybe they didn't actually see anything.
Yeah, technically, I like to think technically everyone saw some effect on the final days, but MSQ decided to only focus on a very small part of it. Yes, and I wish they kind of didn't do it. I wish they showed more areas being affected, but whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Silver. Especially they had a prime opportunity. Not that the final days dungeon over in Rods at Han wasn't great. It was great. It was a great dungeon. They had an opportunity to do something like the Hero's Gauntlet, where you're going across all these areas that you've helped before. Like, you know, they did at the end of Shadowbringers, but do it with the 3 starting zones. Like, that would have been really cool. Oh, yeah.
But anyway. Yeah, exactly. Go back to the main city-states or something. Exactly. Like, granted, I know it would be kind of suspending the disbelief of this all happening one after the other, but, like, you know, do something through the streets of Ul'dah, then take an airship to Gridania, then to Limsa or something, you know, and just...
That would have been cool.
Yeah. But anyway, hard to agree. We got the link. Alright. Cryle. Mablu's right. The least we could do is let Wuk Lamat know we're cheering for her. We're slash
highlighted.
Yep. Zoralja may have called his alpaca first, but doesn't mean Wuk Lamat is out of the running. She can do this.
Yeah.
Odun Kanka is a steep and treacherous place, so only those with head ledger's blessing are permitted to go there.
Ernville? I've never set foot beyond this point. The valley is said to be home to fiends far more ferocious than spitting alpacas.
Wuk Lamat, my beloved, I believe in you.
Yeah, I believe in furries. I believe. How deep do you think the valley is? I glanced over the edge on my way here, but the mist was too thick to even speculate.
Hmm.
Believe in furries, yo!
Yeah, wow.
Where are you on?
I was just taking a peek, but Alpha knows right. There's thick mist. You cannot see the bottom.
Oh, let me see.
But you can see it starting to float. Don't fall now.
Whoa! Smudges my way off a cliff.
Well, Lalafell take less fall damage because they're smaller, you know.
Wuk Lamat.
Yep. I can do this. I know I can. Oh yes, we have to cheer her on.
Cheer! Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Very rare instance I hear your voice.
Yeah.
Good luck there, Promise!
Thanks. I don't need it.
You can do it.
Truth be told, still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it. But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them. Tural is their home too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Important leadership skills.
I'm off.
I don't
Look
know
at that giant dandelion.
Also, I don't need if you need to sprint down the chasm. That sounds dangerous.
I'm staying here.
As will I. Wuk Lamat is alone in this. The least we can do is stand watch and await her return.
Yeah, like a marathon run.
Mm-hmm. Aaronville's.
I'm leaving.
What are
Oh,
you
no,
doing?
no, he's staying here.
It may be a while yet. Help me pitch the tent.
Alright.
I love Aaronville. He's so cute. Got such a
He's
beautiful
great.
face.
It's true. It's
Very
true.
handsome bunny.
Very handsome bunny. He's got like, he's got a bit of attitude, but he's also very smart, knowledgeable.
Well,
And not
I
like-
kind of like the attitude.
Trust a gleaner to come prepared for anything.
I mean, look at that backpack.
What's a gleaner?
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
Oh. I forgot about that.
But
Which is why he
which
didn't
way she
believe in the
coming
frog
from
stuff.
Shatural?
Oh.
Why did you cross the salt?
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Sharlian. As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek.
And what is it,
My
Aaronville? Did you
younger
find it?
self took those words to heart. And off I went to become a gleaner.
Yeah, I wonder.
Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking. And I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place. Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
Wait, are you saying you were tasked with finding the city of gold?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the right of succession, I mean to see it through.
Well then, I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City. Which is all the more reason for us to work together.
Just so.
Wow.
Yeah.
His face.
And well, actually, I wonder if he enjoys animals, like he specializes in them. Does he enjoy it? Does he enjoy wildlife?
I wonder. He hasn't really said anything as much.
No.
Something's happened to her. We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
What if she got a
Wait.
silver one?
Do you hear that?
Or bronze.
Oh, bronze. Oh, that's pretty good. For third place. Third
Yep.
promise.
He did it.
He's
He
riding
believed.
it! Yes! Yes!
They did it.
Oh, you sound exhausted. You didn't sleep.
Oh no. Oh no. Someone give her a Capri Sun.
No, a
Capri Sun
Gatorade.
stat.
Gatorade.
Gatorade.
No wonder.
And I'll take the Capri Sun.
Well done, third promise.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
Does this scene have a healer version where you're also healing her if you're on healer?
Probably not.
Yeah, I wonder. Now they have, what, like 5 of them in total? No, maybe only like 2 where you actually, I don't know how many they give you where you actually heal. And more they just acknowledge it, but... We were out here for quite some time, but I'm glad Wuk Lamat was able to catch her alpaca. And Aaronville choosing to share his story with us was a welcome surprise.
Yeah, backstory.
Yeah. Alphino was quick to lend a hand with dismantling the tent. Is this to be his new obsession now that he's mastered collecting firewood? Thanks to Alphino and his healing hands, I can actually stand again. Maybe even walk.
I spoke too much. If Wuk Lamat is up to it, we should be heading back to Stobli. Alphino? Wuk Lamat had no serious injuries to speak of. However, she had clearly been pushed to the very limits of her endurance. Alright. Click.
I'm so relieved that third promise came back to us safely. And the alpaca she tamed is a healthy-looking beast. Surely this will be enough to satisfy the feat of gold. Cactuar
Hooray!
green, raptor blue.
Ice blue.
Take the raptor blue, I guess.
I will take ice blue. La 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 la.
Knowing the Pelupelu. Except... Wuk Lamat still seems a bit unsteady on her feet. Hardly surprising after she spent the night chasing alpacas. You know what will melt away fatigue like magic though? Mat tea. I'll run to the ranch and get a pot brewing. That way you can take your time and the tea will be ready when you arrive.
As Mablu so wisely suggested, we shall set a slower pace for our exhausted third promise. I mean, can't she just ride the alpaca?
Yeah, right? Oh, that's alright. Oh, you know, Aaronville would be great to go birding with.
Oh, yeah, he'd be so knowledgeable.
Everyone. Nope. You can go left.
Okay. Parkour. Wait, I failed.
You just realized July 4th is tomorrow. Yep.
Yeah.
That is. Are you doing anything?
From the library, too, so...
Well, off of the archival work, the behind-the-scenes stuff, but the front-of-the-scenes stuff, we're... Well, I guess I'm doing Elden Ring tomorrow.
Yes.
At the usual time. Yeah. Yeah, you do anything exciting for July 4th, Silver? Came back ahead of the others, did you? I should hurry along with the tea, then. Wuk Lamat can't be that far behind. Family invited you to do stuff and you were like, nah, I'm busy. More translation, more Final Fantasy. No, that's fair. That's fair.
Sorry, folks, but I've got furry things to do.
Oh, that tea really is magical. I feel better already.
Oh, look at the jugs! They got alpacas on them!
They do.
They're so cute!
I see you've become more comfortable around our fuzzy friends. Watching this one taught me a lot about alpacas. What grasses and fruits they eat, what sounds they react to, their adorable little quirks. I guess I've grown kind of fond of them.
I love her little cat smile!
Yeah, it's fun. I've got a furry to help make Dawnservant.
Welcome back, third promise. Accomplished the feat of gold, have we? Have you?
The golden one in the background.
Oh my god, I didn't even realize it was in the back. Yes, there's no mistaking a valley alpaca. I commend you on your success. Well done.
Yes! We did it!
Yippee!
Yippee! Although, I couldn't find a shiny one like Zoralja did.
It's insane. I'd be surprised if you had. Golden alpacas are born but once every few decades. They are elusive, solitary creatures that are rarely seen, much less captured, thanks to their innate physical and magical gifts.
This is a very...
This thing can do magic, too?
Oh my god. What do you think? Wind? Earth? No, it has to be like hyper-powered water, right? For spitting?
Oh my god.
Water jets.
Only a single other person is known to have caught one before. That being Gulal himself. What? What the heck?
Papa was chasing alpacas too?
So my grandfather's stories say. Flashback.
Ooh.
It was before the founding of Tuliolol, in a time when the mountain giants, the Yokhoi, held our people in thrall. Compelled by their overlords, our forebears would ride their alpaca mounts to the highlands to deliver gifts of food and other tributes. Those were wretched days, to hear grandfather tell it. Then along came the young Gulol Jaja, yet unburdened by the mantle of Dawnservant. Oh, his head is actually not covered, the other one.
Yeah.
Wait, does he have wings always, or is that, like, I thought that was headdress.
I think it's
Like,
part
you
of
know.
his, like, armor or something, but...
I see. Our people were amazed by this imposing two-headed figure, equal to the Yokhoi in stature and puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions. Some trembled in fear, believing a new conqueror had come. Yet Gululjaja showed no such inclinations. He sat and spoke with us, sipping from the cups of mat tea we offered him, and grew somber when he learned of our plight. None could have anticipated what their visitor decided to do next. Gululjaja ascended the cliffs to face the giants and freed the Pelupelu from the Yokhoi's subjugation. He then turned an appraising eye upon our riders and proposed we take to the road to peddle our beverages. The suggestion seemed obvious for one who traveled as he did, intent on fostering amity between the clans. They're all yippee.
Yeah. Oh, so it's interesting. It doesn't sound like they actually had a merchant. Yeah, no, exactly. They don't have they didn't have like a long mercantile culture. This is a relatively recent development.
Yeah, just like 2 generations.
Yeah.
Or is it considered 3?
I'm not sure how you would count it, but yeah, either way, still.
Yeah. So it was that a few words from Guglujaja transformed us into a clan of itinerant merchants.
I've never heard the bond Papa forged with the Pelupelu spoken of in that way before. The saga is not so detailed.
Then you may not know that Gulujaja sought a sure-footed guide for his trek up into the highlands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca.
So both my brother and my father caught the rarest of creatures, while an ordinary one was the best I could manage. The feat required no more than that, third promise, and you brought back a perfectly wonderful beast.
Yeah, look at its face.
Look
at him.
Mablu's right. You're a perfectly wonderful beast. If anyone's ordinary, it's me.
No, that was meant to inspire you. It's backfired.
This is you.
Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also made many trades and brought joy to many people in true Pelupelu fashion. I sorely doubt your sibling could have achieved the same result. You should be proud of the accomplishments which earned your keystone.
Hands it over.
It looks like a gummy.
Oh, really? I think it looks more like a hard candy to me.
I don't know, the pink
Like
one kind of looks like gum. It looks like a double bubble.
Yeah.
Because it's square.
I guess so. Just texture-wise, it looks like it would be like a square Jolly Rancher.
It looks like an old one. An old one that would be a bit crunchy at the first, and then you break through.
5 more to go. You're well on your way, third promise. We'd have been lost without you, Mablu. Thanks to you, I learned so much about the Pelu people and your customs. It might seem obvious, but I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. It was because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable around them. I'm thankful to you as well, Wuk Lamat. You've given me the courage to say what I wasn't sure I could ever... I wasn't sure I could ever say.
Here goes.
Right now, we gotta witness it. Tobli, I want to leave the ranch and become a merchant. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I've loved every moment caring for the alpacas. But this is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path and make my own trades.
As your parent, allow me to say one thing. I've always tried to give my wards lives filled with as much happiness as I could provide. Yet never once have I wanted that to be the only happiness you knew. You have my blessing to walk any path you choose, Mablu. It gladdens me to hear that you found your calling you wish to pursue with such passion. You will make an exceptional peddler, I am sure of it.
Thank you, Tobli. What did I tell you, Mablu? The music's changing. There's one last thing I can help you with, third promise. You need to find the Golden City, right? A clue. That's the end goal. Then I suggest you talk to the Yakoi.
Oh.
Is the Golden City sealed underneath the bird on that giant mountain?
The bird.
Right, because the bird sealed away. The Dawnservant sealed the bird, but also found the Golden City, apparently? So maybe the Golden City's behind the sealed bird?
Bird. Its nest of gold.
Which is in the direction that the Yakoi were, right? I don't know. Anyway, just throwing stuff at the wall. See what sticks later. They once ruled over far more than just Urqopacha and the Pelupelu. 1,000 years ago, they were the overlords of Dawntrail and all its peoples. During that era, the Pelupelu were commanded to search for a city of gold. They scoured every corner of the continent, but never found any trace of that fabled place. But if they didn't find anything, what could the Yakoi have to tell us? They may not have found it, but the fact that they thought to look for it at all makes me curious. Perhaps there's value in delving into how the legend originated. Well, she's had that as a question, but that feels like a statement. I don't know.
We lose nothing from asking the question. Besides, if we're determined to follow the path of the saga, we'll be visiting the giants eventually. He has beautiful golden eyes. And you know how I love my golden eyes.
The mountain.
Tooth Mountain.
Oh, Crow. I have a question I'd been meaning to ask. Since we finished with the feet, where did you acquire that earring? My earring? Do you recognize it?
It's a clover.
Yes, pieces just like that first became fashionable in Dawntrail around 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. 20 years ago, right about the time my grandfather made his journey. Yet the Dawnservant implied the earring was connected to the Golden City in some way. Surely there was more to its significance than simple fashion. If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I could try to find out, seeing as it's a regular seller for many merchants. I'm curious to learn about it myself. I would appreciate that very much, thank you. Jumping feet first into the peddler business, eh, Mablu? Right then, that's 2 keystones down. I say we head back to Tuliyollal and plan our next move. Farewell for now, and thanks for all of your help. I will become Dawnservant, so make sure you set aside your best mezcal for the occasion.
She has a fearsome opponent in that brother of hers. He even brought a golden alpaca to heal.
But you've heard Zoralja's supporters talk. They might see opportunity in his expansionist ambitions, but they find the man himself intimidating. Terrifying, even. Whereas I've grown to love Wuk Lamat, everyone she meets will come to love her too. And that's why she'll win the throne.
I'll become the next Hokage. Believe it!
Oh no, she's orange as well.
You might be right, Mablu. Might be right. Scanning to the sky.
To the sky. We just have our objective to head to Tuliyollal. No, we need to have one more check-in before we head back.
One more check.
I expected as much from the moment I saw him, but winning the contest against Zoralja will not be easy.
The Yukoi once ruled the entirety of Yoktoral. I'm curious to see... mixing up accents. I'm curious to see what has become of them.
Yeah, it's hard to switch from one accent I'm not comfortable in into another one that I'm... Probably would be if I was only doing that accent, you know?
Right, yeah. Are you doing Aaronville first?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. That makes 2 out of the 7 keystones. So far, so good.
Yeah, we're making fine time. I never dared hope we would find a lead for this earring mystery so quickly. Alright, Wuk Lamat. It feels good to have the feet of gold safely under our belt, even if my victory pales beside Zoralja and his shiny golden alpaca. I know I shouldn't let it bother me, and gods know you've all been so supportive, but I want to be strong or wise like my brothers, to be a promise that people respect. Which is not likely if I stand here carrying on and on about things. Let's move on. Back to Jabal Tai with us. The contest has hardly begun. Yeah,
How many statues were there? Are there like 7?
Yeah, there's 7.
Okay. Are there any quests here you want to pick up before we leave?
Yeah, it looks like 2 ether current quests. If you wanted to do those.
Yeah.
You want to do those today? Yeah, we can do that.
Maybe we do those and then stop after. I don't know.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
It's a long stream for us, even though it's a relatively normal.
Up here. Nupley.
Hopefully.
Nupley.
Hopefully.
Rubbing hands together.
A crisis of corruption. What do you have to say?
Hey, I recognize you. You're Nemo, yes? And Adelaide. I've heard about you. Companion to the Third Promise, a most dependable individual. The name's Nopley, and I'll have you know I'll have you know I'm a merchant blessed by fortune, if I do say myself. Indeed, I believe our meeting today is no chance encounter, but the hands of fate guiding us for one singular purpose. Exchange of invaluable items at an unbelievable price. If I could direct your attention over here for just a moment.
Okay.
Feast your eyes on these. Crates of exceedingly rare and precious corrupted crystals. Beautiful,
Corrupted
aren't
with
they?
what? From what?
They were extracted from the remote regions of Eorzea and shine a brilliant orange hue. Quite unlike your run-of-the-mill crystals, no? For you, I am willing to offer them for the low price of 1 pel. In the millions column, it's nigh highway robbery at this valuation, but anything for a friend of the Third Promise. Got the Twitch Square Enix cookie, it seems. Woo!
Oh!
Woo!
Twitch Square Enix cookie.
Okay, I did too.
Yeah, I got the meal set one. Yay!
Yeah, I got
Yippee!
I got the meal. Yeah, I got the meal.
I forget how many hours it is to get the Chocopore Colossus. I want to
So
say
that
6
means,
or
like-
8 or something.
So even though we're streaming it, it counts as us, like, you know, watching it.
I don't know. That's a great question. I don't know how that works.
Anyway, this
Anyway.
highway robbery.
Yeah, sorry, I clearly misheard you. It almost sounded like you said 1 million.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Got the Chocopore for buying a bunch of Butterfingers.
Oh my gosh. A few nights ago, I had a craving for Butterfinger. Like, not necessarily the taste, but like the crunch of it. I wanted the texture.
Oh, You know, I can, there's not a lot of things that have that texture, I feel like. You know?
Yeah. What do you mean? Considering how much it set me back to purchase them, the price I'm offering should be perfectly reasonable. Strange, these are precious crystals, are they not? Okay, brother, you said they were corrupted. What makes you think they're valuable at all?
Does the word corrupted mean something different?
You got the pizza emote. We have that one too. Yes, we did the pizza one.
Yeah, we did the pizza one. That one gave us trouble with actually getting the code for some reason, but
Yeah.
whatever. We got it.
I like it though.
Yeah.
I like
That's
the
good.
food ones a lot.
Yeah, the Mountain Dew one required way too much Mountain Dew to be bought. You know, I looked briefly at it and my eyes glazed over and I got the same impression and then looked not at it any further. I'm like, this is too much. But
Just to be certain, these crystals are considered priceless treasures in Eorza, right?
oof, I'm sorry to tell you this, my friend.
Yeah, the mount's just like, yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, I don't even remember it. Although I've seen it, but I don't remember.
Let me see if I'm getting this right. Not only are corrupted crystals commonplace across the salt, but they're also highly volatile.
You were
And
scammed.
then Yeah, poor guy. And in the past, you once used such crystals together with an elemental converter to do battle with powerful entities you call primals.
Very forgettable, yep. Yeah. Well, maybe you can use them to fight powerful creatures here, right?
What's more, you kept them in a warded container at all times to protect against their deleterious effects. All of which is to say, no practical use for such crystals have been discovered, meaning no one with sense would ever bother to mine them. The peddler who sold these crystals to me never mentioned a word of this. He claimed they are extremely rare in Eorzea, which is why I decided to purchase them in the first place, even at the exorbitant price he offered. Naturally, I believed him, having never seen crystals of their like. Do you blame me? A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
But if they really have no use...
Only a little bit, though. You know.
Oh, poor guy. Have I not been the lucky? Been swindled?
Oh, we look so distraught. Maybe
I
we-
mean, I feel bad.
yeah.
At the very least, I was able to learn about the crystal's true nature before selling them to some poor soul. Fortune hasn't abandoned me completely yet. That's quite admirable value.
Yeah.
At any rate, I'd like to verify whether these crystals truly hold no value. Would you be willing to help me look into this, Nemo and Adelaide? I need someone I can trust, and that you'd be willing to share the truth with me says a lot. No need to answer right away. Give it some thought. If you've no interest, you're free to be on your way. If you decide to assist me, however, I'll be here waiting. Oops, napped and sleeping.
We've been doing it for a while, so no surprise there.
Like again.
Again.
You're willing to help then? Wonderful, you're truly a kind-hearted soul. Now before I go and confront the merchant who sold me these crystals, I'd like to look into potential uses for them in Taral. For instance, crystals are in high demand among Tarali mages who make extensive use of them in their rituals. And I just so happen to know a spellcaster among the distillery's guard. I'd like you to speak with them about the corrupted crystals and gauge their interest in purchasing them. In the meantime, I will see about the procuring a container to ward off the crystal's harmful effects. For your explanation, preparing an elemental converter with my skills is likely impossible, but finding the requisite materials for a warding vessel should be well within my abilities. The mage you're looking for is an individual in the Bunuwa tribe. If you happen upon someone wielding a staff, chances are you found them.
Alright.
Alright, let's go.
Parkour.
Hello, mages!
guess.
Sword-wielding guard.
Bow-wearing guard.
Oh, there's a bunch of... Okay, so we don't talk to them. We just need to see the mage one.
Yeah, we need to find the mage one. There's a stave-bearing guard. This
Wait,
one,
why are you
perhaps?
doing this accent now?
I don't know.
Here.
Why am I doing this accent of Gavin? Famous movie director?
Intriguing. I've never heard of these corrupted crystals. As a practitioner of the arcane arts, I will not deny they pique my curiosity. And I'm afraid I have no interest in purchasing them. If they're as volatile as you say, there is little to be done with crystals whose very nature can change on a whim. Well, we tried.
Yep. If you were to propose a new food emote, what food emote would you propose?
I think eating grapes, like plucking them. Or
Oh,
maybe
it'd be
not
perfect.
plucking them.
Eating grapes off of the low poly vine.
Yes, like low poly grapes to feed yourself.
Oops, I fell.
Or maybe like you have like a plate with cake on it. That'd be kind of cute.
Oh, that would be. The KFC emote. Oh yeah, isn't the KFC one, wasn't that a Japan exclusive one? The fried chicken right meow SC. Yeah, it's... I can't believe KFC is Japan
chicken.
exclusive. I want that
No, I
one.
want
Yeah.
chicken.
Maybe tomorrow.
Wait, I mean, we should definitely have a taco one for this region, right? They should give us a taco one.
They should give us a taco one.
Taco Bell! Come on, Taco Bell! I'll buy Taco Bell! I mean, I would do it anyway. But give me an emote, Taco Bell.
Yeah, you sure it'll eventually be on Mog Station like the pizza one? That's true.
Yes,
Yeah,
Taco Bell!
I'd buy Taco Bell. I'd buy KFC.
Yes.
I do all of these things. Just gotta offer.
Wait.
Not the Mountain Dew one, but I'd do these other ones.
No, we should do Kung Fu Tea. Kung Fu Tea sponsor
Oh.
us and Final Fantasy.
Can you imagine just like the Kung Fu Tea when your
Boba.
character just holds it up in front of their face and just like drinks it, staring?
Yeah, sipping emoji. Boba tea, yes!
That'd be a good one.
It'd be so good.
And Kung Fu Tea does plenty of video
So
game
many-
promotions.
Oh my god, yeah, they do so many promotions. They did freaking Minions. They can do Final Fantasy. They did Pikmin.
Yeah, Pikmin,
Princess Peach.
And
Yeah. Kung Fu Panda, the new movie that isn't good.
yeah, well,
Anyway, not please.
they can do Final Fantasy for sure. Yep. Yeah,
Let's get all the food emojis.
let's do it.
So
Now I'm
the
hungry.
maid. Yeah, me too. Even though I've been snacking the whole time. So even the mage was not interested. Nevertheless, I thank you for speaking with them on my behalf. It seems you were right. These crystals really are worthless. Taco Bell hours, yeah, it is for
Man.
sure.
I don't know. I might be proposing fried chicken for lunch tomorrow. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean that would be good too. I don't
Yeah.
know if like other places are gonna be closed for the holiday or not.
I'm sure KFC's open.
Whoa, hold on. Silver's talking about the nacho fries.
Yes.
They're so good.
They're so good.
They're so good.
They're really good.
The fries, I cannot believe how good those fries are. And then with the nacho cheese, I love the fake nacho cheese. They're so yeah.
Didn't you?
I'm
I'm pretty that's
I
a
don't have-
transcription of what Nova said the last time you ate so.
There's yeah, I was like, give me those fries.
Yeah. They're good. They're good.
I may be unable to make back what I've lost, but there's still one thing I can do. Nemo, and Adelaide, I wish to stop that pernicious? What do you think? Pernicious peddler from continuing his crooked ways. Will you help me?
Nods.
What a relief. Allow me to offer you a small token of my thanks. When you have a moment to spare, please come see me again. We must stop him before he has a chance to swindle anyone else.
got the Ether current. Did you want to follow this chain through to the end?
I do, not today. Maybe we just
Okay.
like pick it up and then go to
Sure, we
the
can pick it
next
up to
one.
have it in our list.
Yeah.
Alright, click. Accept.
Every moment we leave that peddler to his own devices is another opportunity for some unsuspecting traveler to be hoodwinked. We need to figure out where he's been, and where he may go next. I'll ask around Wachunpelo if anyone else has had similar run-ins with disreputable merchants. In the meantime, I'd like you to find the scoundrel and keep him in your sights by whatever means necessary. We can't have him leaving before we've had the chance to settle this matter, after all. I expect he's still in Urqopacha, visiting the markets to use his ill-gotten pelt to stock up for his return to Eorzea. Like as not, he's inspecting the stalls at Ikuvlo's Inn. Ask after a lalafell. Oh, there's a lalafell in these parts.
Yeah, but sounds like it's from Eorzea, so.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. Ask after a lalafell by the name of Jijimoru. But be discreet. Once you found him, try to keep him occupied for as long as you can. Alright, next Ether quest.
Yes, we must get all of our currents. Very important.
Very important.
Flustered merchant. What's got you flustered, merchant? Accept.
Oh, thank goodness! A capable-looking traveler! Please, I need your help! My caravan was attacked by beasts. I had a bodyguard, a young Mamulja mercenary, but he could barely fend for himself, let alone me! He somehow managed to throw me over his shoulder and carry me all the way here, but no sooner did my feet touch the ground than he ran back into the jaws of death. Damned if I can figure out why. Injured as he was, I don't like his chances. Please, I beg of you, go to Chabuyakeg and save him. I'm on my way.
Time until the Warrior of Light arrives.
Maybe
Warrior of Light has just left.
We go
Up here, I think, and then right. Warrior of Light is halfway there.
We approach.
Oh, it's turning. There.
Oh no! Wait. Yes. Alright. Moogle attack!
God, that Moogle attack hits hard.
So does his hammer. Right.
Young mercenary, are you alright?
Aid him.
We're here to aid you.
Aid them. I can hardly believe my eyes. You felled those bloodthirsty beasts with such ease. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Thank you for saving me. As a mercenary for hire, I am ashamed such help was even necessary. That's okay, man.
Yeah, that's fine.
But the merchant sent you, did she? The attack on the caravan saw her wares scattered all over. I figured the least I could do was retrieve as much as I could. Thanks to your timely rescue, I can still do just that. No need for you to stay with me, friend. Go and let her know I'm safe. I'll grab what I can and be along shortly. Yeah, Mogvage is insane with the giant paint hammer. The combo is destructive. Just wait until you get higher level packed, it gets even prettier and wilder. Ooh, okay. I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
At the same time, I feel like, oh man, I want more things to summon.
Mm-hmm. If you could paint any critter, like Final Fantasy critter, which one would you want to paint, and or which one would be Nemo's favorite to paint?
Oh,
Rainbow Drip is so pretty. It's true.
Ooh. I have time to think of this once I finish this.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so relieved to hear he's safe. The Mumulja take considerable pride in their trade as mercenaries, but that young man seems to have a particularly acute sense of responsibility. I've heard tell that some Mumulja travel across the salt to make a name for themselves. As a preliminary step to that, it seems many young hopefuls gather experience here in Tural as mercenaries and bodyguards to sharpen their skills. That said, earnest as he is, the young man failed to protect my caravan. We will have to discuss some form of compensation for my losses. I'm not heartless, however. He saved my life and risked his own to reclaim my wares. There's much to consider. For now, however, treating his wounds must come first.
Complete. We got the urgent part of that one out of the way.
Yes.
You paint a Marlboro. Oh yeah, you know, that's a good one. I feel like that would be both fun to paint and intimidating for your opponents.
See, I don't know what that is, so, I thought of the cigarette brand.
It's the big green one with the giant mouth and all the tentacles that breathes every status ailment.
Yes, okay. I was just like, you want to paint a pack of cigarettes?
A cigarette?
You know where I was going.
Yep.
A cigarette?
Yeah. I mean, it's certainly a common association with that name, but I knew what you meant.
What would I do? It's not saying it would be mine, but I'm sure Nutkins would be pretty,
fun.
Popular. Paint a cute little Nutkin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I know. The worm, the Rothka.
Oh, the Ronka, the great serpent.
Ronka, the great serpent, Ronka.
Oh, that could be a fun one. I mean, I of course like the Copercore. Look at them. Look at his face.
I mean, it's pretty good. Look at it.
Yeah, just no thoughts in this creature. None at all. Absolutely.
Do you want to just? Do you want to just teleport?
Oh yeah, sure. We're going to the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can do it for free. I feel like, knowing my aesthetic though, I'd probably paint some of those weird void scent with all the eyes or something, you know?
That would
like
be
that
yours.
one that has a ton of faces. I have one particularly in mind there. There's like those tall, thin ones that have a bunch of mask-looking faces.
Of course she would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sliding through city streets, that's a fine.
Why?
I don't know, I'm just messing around.
Ergo. A golden alpaca. Alone, I may have tried to track the beast myself. Traveling with so large and diverse a group is unfamiliar to me. If she could see me now. Who do you think is his mentor? Like someone... I don't know. Maybe probably someone we never seen before, but just like, I wonder.
Probably not, though. This is someone who knew enough about Charlian to...
That's true.
So theoretically, it could have been someone who was in Kryle's grandfather's group, but I feel like that would have come up by now.
Maybe.
Right? Like, I feel like that would have come up by now. Kryle would have been like, my grandfather came over 20 years ago. I don't know how old Erenville is.
Yeah, who knows?
But, you know, like, looking at this beautiful man, I don't know, 27, 35? How old do Vieira...
That's pretty...
Yeah, exactly. Like, how old do Vieiras live? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. Look at us! The contest has barely begun. We already have 2 keystones. Surely even my talented brothers aren't doing this well.
We can only hope. Complete. Alright.
Alright, are we taking this one or stopping here?
Up to you.
Alright. I kind of want to see the pitch for the next area, so let's at least take it, and then we don't have to go there.
Yeah.
Accept.
I lurk for a bit. Ooh, Taco Bell. Yes, have a good Taco Bell.
Yeah, have a good Taco Bell. And if we
Thanks
don't
for joining.
see you, we'll talk to you later.
Yes, bye-bye.
We've now won keystones from both the Feat of Reeds and the Feat of Gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one?
So it would seem. By continuing to retrace Gulol Jaja's journey as presented in the saga, we should find the remaining electors in turn.
Okay, let's visit the giants next. Like Krau said, the fact that they were searching for the Golden City might mean they know something useful.
Excuse me. The home of the Yokoi is in the upper reaches of Urqopacha. Unless you're keen on scaling the cliffs, we'll have to take the long way around, through Kazumaoka. Or a dirigible, right?
No. Yeah, that could do it.
This route will take us close to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we'll need all the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through.
He's got all the directions in his head. Got the whole thing plotted out. So we call on the Moblins first then. Let's head there right now.
I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. Oh no! The flight of the wee wingless. The great stairs leading to the Moblin settlement collapsed in the storm.
What are we to do then?
There is an alternative, but it requires preparation. Until it's ready, could you reset the cabins or see more of the city? Whatever you prefer.
Is this the dungeon? We fight our way up a dangerous part of the mountainside?
Just to be sure, you'll accept any method of travel as long as it gets us to our destination.
Oh.
Dirigible.
Of course. What do you take me for? Yeah, dirigible.
Dirigible. Then as your guide, I will see to the arrangements.
You can. I could still hear that in his voice. Like just. Yeah.
Just like you.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. We both have a of doubt.
Oh, next time we play, I'll make bunny ears for you to pin on.
Oh. Why? I'm not paying.
But that would be cute.
I mean, I guess so, but I'm not playing Vieira.
All right.
Well.
If you don't want the ears.
Oh, it's fine. I'll take any assets. Did we read Alphino yet? I don't remember.
Oh, did I already do that? I don't remember either.
Okay. Are you past him?
Yeah.
All right. I need to get my axe repaired. I nicked the blade pretty badly when I took a swing at Bakul Jaja. That reminds me, I never got around to introducing you to Ropli, did I? He's the man in charge of the Wachumeki Meki, and a good person to know. Want to come along? Smile, nod. Let's go then. Alright, we'll stop there.
Yes, we'll stop there. Shall we go to the house?
Sure. Although, you know what? Rabbit ear attachments would be good for both of us, though.
Huh?
If we play bunny game, Rabbit and Steel.
Oh yeah, I mean
That's
that
a good
should be
one.
definitely on our list, but we are occupied with Elden Ring and this.
Yes. I'm just saying that's a very thematically appropriate place for.
Yeah, I mean I want to make like hand assets for us to like when we're playing games, but I have not been looking forward to it just because even though I like the idea, I don't want to draw hands.
Yeah, that's valid.
All right.
Well, this has been us here at the Archive in the Seams, the Liminal Branch Library, playing some more Final Fantasy XIV, exploring more through Terral. We're getting situated in there. I feel like we're making progress. We're making progress now. So.
Yes.
I'm having a good time. You having a good time?
I am having a good time.
Good. Well, thank you, everyone.
Yeah, do you want to talk about the schedule first?
Oh, yes, sure. Before we go, schedule is tomorrow, July 4th, Elden Ring, 8:30 Eastern. Then the next day, July 5th, Friday, more Final Fantasy, 8:30 Eastern. Then Saturday, long Elden Ring stream time, starting at 4 p.m. Eastern, going until whenever I fall over. So that's gonna be that one. I think that's it for this week. We got 4 stream days in a row, alternating Final Fantasy, Elden Ring, Final Fantasy, Elden Ring. Hopefully making good progress in both.